Hello, everybody, and welcome to Encounter Roleplay. My name is Will. I'm your Dungeon Master. No, I'm not your Dungeon Master. I'm your host tonight, but not your Dungeon Master because Myth is Dungeon Mastering tonight, and I have with me some very good friends to play D&D with us tonight. We're playing the Ghosts of Mistmoor. Myth, why don't you take it away?
Why, sure. All right, so welcome everybody to our Encounter Roleplay Halloween stream. You guessed it, I have fangs and a classy vampire. So
Thank
awesome.
you, Mick123, for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend.
So tonight we are playing Ghosts of Mistmoor. The reason why is, it's Halloween, and also Rem mentioned it once before. He said you should really check out Ghosts of Mistmoor. So we are now checking it out and delving into it tonight. So let's go around and talk about our characters and maybe what we're dressed up as.
Thank you,
am in fact a
Devo,
vampire.
for following. There's some raid going on. Welcome, raid boys, if you're raiding. Thank you. Oh, Tony, Undead Baron. He got the right day.
There he is.
Good
Fine.
job, buddy. So we're just
What are
waiting
you,
on
Will?
Beth, but I am. This is a good question what I actually am. But I realized today that we were doing this Halloween thing, and so I found some googly glasses, I found a blanket, and I found this man here, this monster who's living under my bed, which I need help naming, actually. I need to help naming this guy. So if you guys can suggest some names for what my friend here can be called, then let me know. But I am playing Fletch, the gravedigger, gravekeeper and digger, sexton type dude who's been working in the nearby town, and he's heard the rumours of Mistmoor, and he's all about digging graves and taking names. He's a monk.
Nice. Awesome. Sydney, what are you?
Okay,
And who are you?
I am. Okay, we'll have to show you my shirt. Okay, I am cytosine, which is a base for DNA that pairs with guanine.
Duh.
That's me. I've worked really
Those
hard
I
on this
don't
shirt.
know.
For those of you who don't know, that's what cytosine is. Okay, I love this costume. Leave me alone. And I'm playing Tila, who is a tiefling barbarian, who is very clumsy and over emotional, and I think this is going to be fun.
Awesome. And Josh, what are you and who are you?
I've no idea what you're talking about. I wasn't told there was fancy dress, so as
You've just come as yourself.
Scarred Star pointed out, I just rocked up. I am playing Mr. Creek / Scab. It depends on how he's feeling. I'm playing a rogue. He's a drow. He's interesting. It should be an interesting game.
Excellent. I've had some great suggestions. Soft Stroker 6000 is possibly one of my favourites from Scarred Star. He's pretty soft. He's Thank you, Bad 20 RP for the host. Hello and
Oh,
welcome.
that's so
boys.
All
So
right,
yeah, we're waiting
I
on
guess
Beth,
we'll just-
but she'll turn up. at
She'll
some point.
arrive late, I guess. All right, so a bit of reading material. I'm just going to post in stream. I'm just kidding. All right, I will read it out to you all here.
Sure.
2 weeks of scouring the heath has convinced you that the rumors of the undead black dragon layering in the area are just that, rumors. A shame if its horde had been but a fraction of what it was said to be. The rain that has been a constant companion in this dismal land slowed to a half-hearted drizzle. Weary and muddled, desiring nothing more as a long, hot bath, you arrive at a lonely village of Mistmoor, the closest thing to civilization for some days' travel. Just as the sun takes on the first red tinge of dusk. The town is all but silent, its streets empty, the only reassurance you have that the village hasn't been deserted is the warm light spilling from the windows of the inn and the faint chatter that accompanies it. As you approach the inn, the door swings open. A tall, dusky warrior steps out and strides off purposefully towards the stable. The inn door starts to swing closed and then suddenly slams back open as a smaller, well-dressed young man rushes out after the first. "Giles, you can't do this!" he shouts in a state somewhere between rage and hysteria. The other man turns slowly back and fixes him with a stony glare. "I'm only the messenger, Lord Blaine. You'll have to take it up with the Duke." "I have never asked for take it up with the Duke." "It's about his daughter, isn't it? She never told me who she was, I swear. It's not my..." The warrior turned his back and strides towards the stables, ignoring the younger man who runs after him, still babbling hysterically. So the young man then turns and looks to you guys. Are you guys traveling together at this point, or do you guys barely know each other? What's the background of all of y'all?
I live nearby. I've been digging graves.
So you probably heard all of this, like maybe you were inside, like the tavern, having a
Sure.
drink or something,
Yeah.
and maybe you heard this exchange happen outside, as you also heard maybe horses ride up.
Alright. Yeah, I'd come outside. Oh, we have a Beth.
Hello.
Oh, there's a Beth.
Oh.
Hi, Beth. So, so Beth, who are you? What are you playing? Who are you playing? And what is your costume before we get started here?
I was meant to be a cowboy, but I can't put my cowboy hat on over my headset, so...
It doesn't
you'll have
fit?
to- No, it doesn't fit on over my headset. Bear with me all moment.
What a cowboy hat. There you go.
My headset fits.
Oh, yeah, right. That does suck.
I tried.
So you're like a vampire hunter, it looks like.
Yeah.
Great.
Essentially.
I'll just not show you my teeth. Awesome. So,
Are you a vampire by any chance, Gord?
no, I am a werewolf that happens to dress nice. So what? Who are you
We have
playing
fashion
tonight?
sense too.
Yeah.
I am playing a character you will possibly recognise. I'm playing Nancy Locke from Pirates of Cold Harbour. Because I've been at work today and didn't have a chance to create a character.
That's all good.
but yeah,
Awesome.
it should be fairly fun to do.
Sure. Awesome. Happy Halloween. Happy Encounterween, everyone. So, everybody else, we've got a tiefling barbarian? Is that what you said? Or a fighter? What are you? Sydney?
Barbarian.
Yep, tiefling barbarian. We have a drow rogue, human
Yep. human
rogue
monk.
as well, and a human monk.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, Beth, what you missed is they rode into town, the small town of Mistmoor. It's got a couple of shops, but it's got pretty much like the inn. It's just a trade route. Over the bluff is the manor of Mistmoor. It's named after pretty much just the manor that is up on the bluff. And this town is pretty much for anybody who visits. They come by and they do trading with the Mistmoor family. And here's kind of like a stop-off place outside of their grounds.
Awesome.
But, yep, there was an exchange between a gentleman who said he has to meet with the Duke, and then a smaller man ran out of the inn and said he tried to stop him, and then he turns and looks at you all, and then he says, goes, yes, another adventuring party. Where are you guys from? Where are you headed? Anyone?
Just trying to unmute myself. There we go. It's
No one
difficult.
speaks-
It's difficult to unmute
Do
myself
you
with this,
speak common?
with this puppet hand.
yes.
Yes.
I come out of the tavern.
Right.
What's this all about?
So what brings you to Mistmoor?
Just passing through.
Passing through. Good. Well, it seems like you have quite the wares on you for adventure, right? Right?
I'm running
Right?
away.
I grabbed
Oh,
his
is that what you
character
say in
and pull it
character,
back.
or are you actually running
Yes.
away? Oh, okay. I thought you were like, I'm running away. I was like, oh, there goes the game. All right, so
What's
What-
this
running away
about
from what?
an adventure?
Well,
are you just talking to your puppet, Will? That's fine.
Oh, no.
All right.
it's. I just don't want to talk about it.
Okay. We don't have to talk about it. You see, I'm not sure if you saw that, and he gestures to the the gentleman who is walking towards the stable, and he's like, I just, I'm not sure if you saw or noticed, but I'm kind of in a predicament with the Duke in the area. My name is Blaine. I am actually an heir of the Mistmoor family. Nice to meet you. What are your names? Anyone?
Fletch.
Nancy steps forward and she's just like, my name's Nancy. And she bows. Or she doesn't bow, she just kind of nods her head curtly.
Nice to meet you. And then for
I'm-
you, what are your friends?
I'm Tila.
Nice to meet you, Tila. And your quiet friend in the back here. What's his name? What's your name, sir?
I probably haven't been traveling with these guys. I've probably just appeared in the background and just like...
Okay, yeah, they're probably like, who? What?
When did he turn up?
The guy behind us. And then he just, oh shit, he saw me.
I'm just like... Yes, well, my name is Mr. Creek. Shut up! It's Mr. Creek, and you can call me Mr. Creek or Scab, and fucking call me Scab. Fucking I dare. Sorry.
Right. Well, Mr. Creek it is. Nice to meet you, Scab. Creek? Creek Scab? But anyway.
Creaky
All right, I'm
scab.
sorry. Creek. Anyway, Will, what is your character doing at this point? There seems to be some sort of awkward interaction between this nobleman, this pretty scrawny nobleman, and these hardy adventurers.
I'm out with probably got like a lantern to see in the darkness and the rain, and I'm covered in my black shawl, and I say,
Oh, shit. You wanted help, Master Blaze.
It's Blaine, and yes, I
Sorry, I must have the time
once again, I am looking for help. Yes, are you going to help me this time, or are you just here to make fun of my predicament, like you have been for the past 3 expeditions?
Yes, your predicament. What is your predicament again?
Funny you should ask, Fletch, as he kind of like gestures dramatically towards you guys as he announced his predicament. It seems that I have been named Viscount of the property of Mistmoor. There seems to be a lot of taxes that I need to pay off for the Duke if I want to keep the estate. But I have inherited...
Socialists, am I right, in their taxes?
I'm sorry, what?
Socialists and their taxes, am I right?
Right, yes.
I'm right,
Yes.
aren't I?
You are right. So I need to pay off a lot of back taxes for the Duke, and I inherited a fortune, if you can imagine that. But the thing is, I can't get to them because they are hidden away inside the Mistmoor Manor.
Then why can't you just go get them?
Funny you should bring that up, Miss Nancy, correct?
And Nancy Locke. Miss Locke.
It's
Nancy.
just Nancy,
Locke,
not
thank you.
Nancy.
Yes. Felton,
That's a
tell me-
It's
song.
just got
We
one
could
N in it.
we could make that into a Nancy.
Sounds like a
Fletch, it's
song.
probably best
Please
to
no
just-
singing.
Please,
Please.
Sorry, I don't have any teeth left.
no, it's okay. I mean, I've got 2 right here. You
oh, £1 donation from Zolan. He says, inspiration to sight scene because she is scary.
Sight is Ooh.
There you go.
Awesome.
Thanks so much.
TY.
Zolan.
Awesome. If you guys don't know what just happened, you guys can scroll down to the donate section, and you guys can play along and give us inspiration. You can give the DM inspiration.
You can give
if you
him
want to
the
as
inspiration.
well. But yes, go ahead and see how you can play along with us and affect the game in real time. Okay, so he mentions, yes, the predicament I'm in is I need to get to the vault, and I can't get to the vault because I don't know where it is. Also, I've brought a couple of expeditions before, and there seems to be an issue about us getting inside.
I never have a problem getting inside. Am I right, boys? Am I right, boys? Yeah.
You're talking to, you see this gentleman like up on the porch of this like behind Blaine
Yeah.
as he's talking, and he's kind of just like talking to nobody around him. He's like, right, and he's like doing like the agreeing shoulders, like we're trying to like jab people, and he's like, right, but there's no one near him to agree with him. So yeah, he goes, yes, there's sort of a predicament. I can't get inside. If you guys are willing to help me, I can give you 2,000 gold. Is that
Nancy raises an eyebrow. She's just like,
is that good?
I'm totally down.
It was 2,000. Is that?
I can handle anything. Look at this. These devil horns.
No.
I'm a
Those-
tiefling.
She's a double H. Blimey. All right. Yeah. 2,000 gold. Yeah. Thank you, Walker Banger, for following. Welcome to the
This is gonna become like Grog. I'm gonna keep doing this in real life now.
He's a good guy. This is a good character. All right, so and he slowly turns as you're like talking to yourself and welcoming new members to the adventure. He like Blaine's got his hands out as he's like explaining something, and he stops mid sentence and he slowly turns towards you and is like, Fletch,
Yes.
will you be joining us this time, or are you gonna?
Yes, I think I will be joining you this time, Master Blade.
Great. Well, that's wonderful because I believe, I guess the more the merrier.
Oh, yes, I'll be joining you this time.
Right, and also probably safer with more people.
Yes.
Anyway, let's move on. Should we? Is there anything you'd like to do in town, or maybe get a drink before? Do a little. I could get to know each other, and then we can head off, or should we just head off now before the sun sets, or anything?
Let's go.
before the sun sets?
Yeah, we can head out there before the sun sets, and we can.
Take it you won't be joining us then.
No, I'll be going with you. No, of course. Who's going to lead you there and lead you into the vault? I mean, I can't trust people I just met to get the money from the vault they find and bring it back to me without running off.
Yes.
I mean, it depends how much more money's in there than we've been given, but 2,000 gold, most people would be trustworthy-ish for that.
Yes, very trustworthy.
So, what is it? Drinks or head out?
Nancy kind of ponders on this, and she's just like, where can a girl get some rum around here?
Well, I mentioned the inn behind me. If you'd like to have a drink
Tis a
before we
fine,
head out,
tis a
we
fine
may have some rum.
establishment. They do
I
have
think a trip to the inn, if anyone...
Yeah. Mr.
Sure.
Creek just walks in. He just walks like through the front door. Mr. Creek is actually wearing a very similar mask to the one that I'm not wearing today. But if I was
no.
wearing a mask, it'd probably be that mask. Yeah, and he just walks. He doesn't fit in. He's like a really very gaunt, skinny, 5 foot tall
Dark elf with like a white and bloody mask.
Yeah, with like, it's probably, and he probably smells really bad just because he's been like rooting through garbage cans round the back. So he's probably not very welcome either. But he walks in very calm, and he's just like, "Yes, I'll. Don't worry about this. I'll get the first round in." And good sir, that fucking kill you. Could I possibly get 2 pints of or flagons or flasks or tavern?
Ladies, I believe it's 3 for 1 on double vodka coke. So are we going in or are we going in? It's happy hour. And
I
Fletch.
love to be happy.
Yeah, what you
Let's
do,
go.
love. Come on in.
And then he goes in and like finds some like filthy coppers from the bottom of his filthy like shawl thing and throws them onto the bar.
Same again, officer. Of whatever your name is.
Okay, so everybody, let's roll like a diplomacy, and we'll see how much information I can. Because we're just going to talk probably and see if Blaine can give you some information as we are.
Just realised Fletch
drinking
just
here.
said same again, which means he's just had 3 double vodka cokes.
Same again.
Same again, please. So what's a kind of persuasion check? Or?
Diplomacy or any some sort of diplomacy thing, right?
No, that's full.
No.
We've got persuasion or deception.
What? Let's do insight.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
I rolled a 12.
Just because
Ah, nat
insight's
20.
always good.
2 nat
Two
20s.
nat
Two
20s.
nat 20s.
Oh,
The
for God.
boys.
3.
Starting off well.
Okay, so a couple drinks
Nancy's
in.
more of the kind of go
Hold
in,
on.
shoot and
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I'm not a lightweight. What can I say?
So a couple
Yeah,
drinks in, maybe, probably a couple drinks in for you guys, probably one drink in for Blaine, but he starts babbling about how he's been up there before a couple times. The last time he went up there and he goes, well, it was a very dark night, just like this one, and we went up, and we rode up to the manor, and then it seemed to have, there was something that spooked the horses. And then we were thrown off our horse, and they flew away. They trotted away, and then us, a little bit shaken because we've heard the stories of the manor. We looked up to see what maybe have spooked the horses, and I saw a I think my cousin, the young one of the girls, staring at me with a blank look.
Not one of
Her
the
cold, dead eyes.
one of the 3 sisters, you mean?
Yes, one of the 3 sisters of the Mistmoor family. Yes,
Yeah, I've heard
yes,
the rumours.
yes, and I stared at her back, and then she.
Why'd you stare at her back? What's special
Oh.
about her back?
I think he means staring back at her, not at literally at her back.
Ah,
Thank you, Miss Locke. Yes, I stared back at her, and she turned and strode away, and I went to chase her and follow her back up to the room where I found her, and that's where I saw the bloody message of my warning, and it said something along the line of "I shall not rest. You're all my kin. Rest with me." And I can't make it back there without friends and without an accompaniment of you, of a retinue of my own to take on whatever horrors are within. And please, I beg of you to just keep me safe while we try to find what is inside this place. He seems a bit more of the. He's definitely telling you guys that he's a bit scared of what's inside now. Now you guys are actually starting to get the realization that this place could actually have some history to it. He also mentions probably within this, telling the story, probably with Fletch as well. They probably both kind of say, actually, Fletch, do you want to talk about what you know of the manor,
Why,
being
yes.
as of working in the area as a grave?
I
gravesman?
probably my tongue probably loosens at some point.
Literally, and you're like,
come loose again. Come loose again. Oh,
sorry, just kind of put it back in there.
that's better. So, let me find just things that I know. I know that there were 3 daughters that lived in this Mistmoor Manor place. Their names were Reginald,
What?
Rambunctious,
Regine,
yes,
Reverie,
yes,
and Rebecca, I believe is what you were trying to say.
yes, yes.
Close enough.
Those are my cousins, yes.
Right, but one of them, well, she, one night, risen.
Excuse me, I'm going to go get myself a drink. Anybody else want a drink? He's going to try to excuse himself
Yeah.
from this.
I want something fizzy.
Sure, yes, one. Okay, get that. Just excuse me, continue your story. I'm just going to.
So I'll, like,
kind of backs away. He's a bit.
I gather the 3 of you round for like spooky story, like Halloween tale sort of thing.
Come in. One night, Regine, she took a dagger and murdered her sisters, murdered her whole
not very
family,
nice.
and then she took her own life afterwards. They say the place is haunted. They say her ghost still walks the moors. Probably. Anyway, that's what I heard.
Is anybody else incredibly hungry suddenly? Can we get some food?
And probably right back at the time, Blaine comes back with a couple of drinks. He can barely hold all 3 of them in his little hands. And he's like, "Oh, there you are." And he goes, "Oh, it looks like I've missed it." Well, all right. Well, I say after this round, we head back up there, okay? And we try to get probably as fast as we can. We can try to get my inheritance, right?
Yes.
And I
And
feel like
Nancy-
huh? You
No, carry on.
okay? Tila is like absolutely terrified, like shaking in her things. And like she gets her drink, and she's like, I don't think I don't know if I want to keep doing that.
Oh, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Look, we've got plenty of brawn within you. Look at you. Look at your big bulging muscles. You and look at this man. Look at this weirdo. And he starts talking to Creek, and he's like, look, he carries a mask. I'm sure, and he's talking to himself.
I'm
and he's
just-
like,
I'm
what's
just-
scarier than him, right? And
Yeah,
you're
I'm
already
just
best
really
friends with him.
sensitive.
Creek's just
I
like,
get really
relax.
queasy around blood, and I'm also trying the pacifist lifestyle. I don't know if this is what.
Nancy literally laughs out loud. She's just like, pacifists.
Okay,
I
well
just-
then
I just
Tila's
stand
gonna go. Tila's gonna get really mad then, and be like, "Don't make fun of my lifestyle," and go to punch her in the face.
Mr. Creek.
I mean, I'm not making fun of your lifestyle. I'm just saying it's
Tila is sensitive.
I'm not making fun of your lifestyle. I'm
Ladies.
just saying that pacifism doesn't generally work when you're a pirate.
Ladies,
Mr. Creek.
ladies.
Tila wants
Stands
to
up.
try and tackle her.
Mr. Creek stands up
I
and
hold my arm.
takes his flagon and he smashes his flagon down and he says, "Now look here, this man here is quite clearly in desperate need of vast quantities of money that he can possibly spend in his lifetime. This is a critical matter, and this man deserves to be given money he probably doesn't deserve or has never had any claim to in the first place. So we should go now and stop wasting time with this stuff. And there's nothing to fear, my young lass, because I'll do everything I can to protect you, or I'll just fucking kill you." And then he throws his like flagon across the room and just leaves the bar.
That's fucking rude.
Right? Well,
That's just rather rude.
anybody have mixed feelings about him?
Yes, but
who
no,
is
mine,
he?
mine are rather clear. He's a bit harsh.
Ah,
Yes,
yes.
David,
Well, I
yes.
have to agree with you there, Fletch. All right. Well, you know what? I think it's probably best if we leave in the morning. I'm a bit sloshed myself. I'm not sure if anybody else is much of has a weak stomach and liver as I, but I must away to bed. Let's leave first thing in the morning. Is that okay with everyone?
Very
Nancy
well.
just kind of
Yeah.
stands up and goes and gets another drink.
Great, wonderful. So he's going to make his way. He takes like his jacket and he throws it over his shoulder, and he takes his mug up to just strides right up to one of the private rooms. What do you guys do for the rest of the evening?
I climb back into whatever hole I came from.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
I want to go try and find a bed
Okay,
somewhere.
sure. They can give you a private room if you like.
Hell yeah.
Couple copper or whatever, or a couple silver. So yeah, the next morning comes, and you guys waiting outside, knocking on your door. Is you hear Tila on your door? Yes, Tila, I believe it is time for us to make way. And he, a bit spry for being as drunk as he was last night. And he's like, meet me downstairs, please, in 5, and then we will be on our way. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to do. Okay. And he's trying to
You
like,
hear Tila try to wake up, and you hear something smash because she's not a morning person, and it's just like, "Ugh."
Creek just like recoils from the smashing stuff, stands up in the corner of your room and just says, "Oh, that was a bloody good nap. Oh, I haven't slept so good in, well, probably about 24 hours." And then he just marches
Yeah.
out the room.
The trapdoor in your room opens and Fletch comes out.
Yeah, everyone. Right, off a week.
I
And he's-
stand on his head as
Yeah.
I walk past.
I just like on the next step as you stand on my head, I go down a little bit and then I
So,
said,
right, everyone, let's head off, shall we?
and I head out the door next straight behind him.
Sydney looks actually terrified.
oh, good God, that's so good. So Tila, how do you respond in this when everybody
Tila, like,
emerges from their hiding holes?
Tila gets so startled that she starts crying.
Yeah, literally,
She's
like
very
I
sensitive.
You look around your room, all the complimentary toiletries are gone. Like the little Bible that's usually beside the bed is gone. me and
You took the chocolate. Like they always leave like little chocolates on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tila is very angry now. I want to chase them.
Okay. You may.
And I want to try and grapple one to the ground and search for chocolate in their pockets.
Okay.
I imagine like you grapple me to the ground with literally no resistance. I just fall over like and I'm just, like lying before like hello.
God. Hi.
Did you take the chocolate?
I just threw it away. I don't need chocolate.
Nancy, what are you doing at this time?
Nancy has her own room,
Okay.
so at this point she's probably still asleep because bedrooms are a lot comfier
You
than
probably hear.
hammocks in boats.
Nancy, we must be
Ships.
off. We've got a big long day. We've got a big walk ahead of us. I hope you are well rested because we are going to be walking for a bit.
Nancy opens the door as you knock on it, and she kind of looks down at you, and she's just like, "I'm not the one with the hangover," and just walks past.
Right. Well, I'm going to go pick up me some eggs and bacon, and then we will be off our way. And so he does the same thing. He grabs that from you guys. All meet him downstairs, right at the entryway, and he's got like a plate of like a wooden plate, and he's like spooning eggs and bacon. Really, I guess, pretty like filthy, like just like sloppily shoving food into his mouth. He's with, right, but we must be off. Excuse me. I just got to quickly get a power breakfast in.
You
and then
really
we
are
can-
disgusting.
And there's Fletch sitting here,
Says
like,
the man who
Yeah.
snuck into my room.
he grabs one of his like teeth, which is loose, and just pulls it out. It's like rotten and black, throws it on the floor.
Yeah, as you walk down, you've
You
probably
people.
seen Nancy at the bar with another rum, just kind of swirling around a glass, going, "Stuff really isn't that bad."
How can you even look at that at this hour? Anyway, let's go. We don't have time. If we waste any more time, we'll get there late, and it'll be an issue. So let's go. Let's go.
She
Go ahead up.
downs her drink and stands up, and she's like, "I'm a pirate. What do you expect?" And she just kind of
Mr. Creek comes downstairs with a handful of chocolate. There's a little bit of blood on it, and you can hear screaming behind him, but he just hands it to the tiefling, and he's just like, "There you are, replaced your chocolate."
I love you.
Well, that's just fucking creepy. And then he just leaves.
Tila has a lot of feelings.
So you guys head to. You guys start to make your way towards the stables, and he's like, "Right. Well, another some of the horses, please." And the stable boy goes and grabs your horses, and you guys spend probably a good part of the day traveling. About
probably
10
slightly
miles.
slower than you wanted to because Nancy doesn't know how to ride a horse.
Yeah. Okay.
She has probably never had to go on a horse.
I'm
in
like,
her
it's,
life.
it's like a ship. It's like a boat, but you don't row it. It rows itself.
And you bounce.
Like on a
As
wave.
you say that, Nancy just kind of falls off the horse. She tries to be really cool and like make
Side
it look
saddle
awesome,
just falls over.
but she literally falls off the horse and she's lying on her back and she's just like, "I fucking
well, get up,
hate
get up,
being
get up.
on land."
We need you to.
And
we
she
need
kind
you
of
to
stands
get
up and
You can
brushes
walk the
herself
horse,
down.
but you'll be a bit late. We don't have much time. It's going to get dark soon. And we don't want to dark. Let's go. And you guys
back up. And she's like, "For fuck's sake," and carries on attempting to ride.
all right. You guys make your way towards the manor. I clicked the wrong button. Ah, shit. So you guys make your way towards the manor up over a bluff about 10 miles away from that intersection where you guys met the Blaine at that inn. And up ahead it's the sun starting to set. It's a dusk, twilight, like the sun is it's like golden hour right before sunset. And Yeah, you guys reach the manor. It's like a sort of this dark, ominous looming feeling just hangs in the air. And I need to drag your characters to a map. Ooh. In front of you stands a Pegasus statue, and it's very. The rain is starting to pick up a bit here. It's been raining this whole time. Your horses need a place to be tied up. Blaine mentions a nearby tree. Would probably be the best. But just beyond the Pegasus is the entryway with guarding lions, statues, and then you see a big, extravagant stone manor.
Are these official
with bed.
maps, by the way, called?
Yes, these are actually from. Oh boy, I have to look it up. I have to look it up for this.
No rush, I'll just...
Yeah, I should because they're great maps, and I want to actually.
I go and like tie my horse up to one of the tree, and I lead Nancy's to help her with it as well because she probably needs a hand.
Thank you.
Come on,
Educated.
come in here.
And I I feed it like a rotten morsel of food.
Here
Thank
you
you,
are.
Mr. Nacho, for falling. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You guys are there in chat, having a head full of bun. Join Mr. Nacho and do so on our quest to reach 1,000 followers.
Yes.
I kind of scared about reaching 1,000 followers as the vote stands at the moment.
Ah, yes.
Maybe we should post the link in chat so
I
people
bet.
can change the current outcome.
I bet Irving's got it for us.
I bet he does. Okay, so the horses are tied to a nearby tree, probably this one. And then, anybody else, what are you guys doing? Blaine is like, right, this place gives me the willies. Is he right over there? And he points to a window and he goes, that's where I saw her. The ghost that haunts the place. I saw her right over there.
It gives me the heebie-jeebies too.
Yes, yes.
You know
Jinkies.
ghosts don't actually exist, right?
Oh.
That's actually incorrect. You'd be surprised how many ghosts there are.
Yes, I've got
Right.
more than a few of my own.
Right, ghosts don't exist. You're absolutely right, Miss Nancy Locke. Thank you.
That's not what I said.
Ghosts don't exist on ships because there's water in it, whereas here
They're
Right,
allergic to
so-
water.
there's no water.
Ghosts do exist, but they can't travel over running water.
Yes.
They can't
No,
swim.
they
I
can't
thought
swim.
that was vampires. I don't think vampires could travel over running water.
They can't travel over garlic.
Yes.
That's what it is.
You're starting to sound like a vampire.
Listen,
He
Missy.
draws a sword and he's just like,
I say, listen, Missy. I spent my entire life digging graves. I've seen some ghosts.
and I've spoken to them.
That's
And-
because you're weird.
And I'm scared of everything.
Oh my good
Yeah.
lord, what is that?
The giant jester.
Oh my
Hello,
goodness.
everybody.
The
So
evil
this is-
clown attacks us.
this is Blaine.
Man, that guy's name. Blaine. My name's Blaine.
Hey, I'm Blaine. Hey guys, I'm Blaine.
Hey guys, hey guys, I'm Blaine.
Do you guys not know people named Blaine?
No.
No.
I know
So,
like 4 people named Blaine.
I think it's over, Sydney.
okay, so
No,
I, will
so
keep,
fragile.
I keep wanting to call him Blaze.
Blaze. It was just so much better.
He just wants to watch the world burn.
He goes, right, well, I inside is probably the best place to look for the vault, so after you all, as he kind of like shoos
I
you
don't
guys
wanna
in.
go first.
in.
Yes.
Alright, I go up and look at the Pegasus.
Okay, the Pegasus, you want to do like an investigation or anything?
Sure. Let's
Okay.
do that. I
Whoa.
don't think I have a very good.
Hey, someone's knocking at my door?
Alright.
That doesn't happen though, so I'm scared.
No one ever knocks here.
Oh.
14. in Before Sydney Never Comes Back. Da, da, da.
Hey, there's not be fun. Like that's out of order. It's not often you get a reaction out of cytosine.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, so 14 on my investigation.
Okay. It seems like over the years this used to be a extravagant marble unicorn, or Pegasus. But over the unkept years, algae from the rainwater has splattered up onto the base and has crept up and through the cracks of this once extravagant
Someone's here to
marvelous
test
statue.
my water, so I have to give them water.
Are you pregnant?
No, no, they need my sink water. I'll be
Did your water break?
Is it broken? Is your water broken? God, I didn't realize it'd be that quick.
That's really weird. Apparently, hi, I've come to test your water.
Like someone comes in, just pours a cup of water, drinks it, and is like, "Yep, that's
So-
water."
I am
So
really
good.
thirsty. Well, because I'm really thirsty, Blue. It didn't work for him in the past. So,
Go
all
on.
right. So, So that's what the Pegasus statue has to offer you. Seems to be once an extravagant,
Okay.
well kept. You also know that the Blaine also mentions that the Mistmoor family, their crest is or their mascot is a Pegasus.
Interesting.
I
No,
know
it's
what-
not.
We are big into the mythology of a
Guys,
what?
listen.
How's your water?
It's good. Come here. This guy that came to test my water plays D&D. I just met him. Please don't come say hi. All right,
This
this
is not
is
a good time to meet us.
this is a Halloween thing, but this is streaming, and this
Hi,
is
hello.
Straight to say hi.
Hey,
This is Barry.
I'm Barry.
This is Barry. He's here to test my water.
Barry.
Barry.
If anybody wants to donate and give Barry inspiration, you can. Oh, that's
Barry
so
should totally become an NPC.
That's
Barry, do you want
so
to play
funny.
Blaine?
Next player character. Barry.
Screenshot.
Oh, seriously?
We do all kinds.
Fucking Barry.
Well, just while we're waiting
Barry.
for Sydney to get
Classic
back,
Barry.
Oh my god.
She's killing her.
She's dead. She's dead.
Barry,
Before
whatever you're doing,
Barry-
do it on the screen so we can know what you're doing.
Oh God.
So we can stop you from being like, hey, stop it.
Scar Star donates £1 and one penny. Says, "Hey Barry."
Barry has inspiration.
Barry has inspiration. This is amazing.
well,
Yes.
this is
just
another one
while
of the
we're
highlights.
waiting for Sydney to come back, which
that's
poll
so-
are we using? The first version or the second version? Because if we're going by, I think we should go by the second version because I'm not DMing a one shot for that one.
Do it
Sure.
for the stream, Beth. Come on. Everybody wants you to. Do it for the 1,000 people that love you.
Exactly.
But I'd be crap at it.
Or say no. Or just say no to it. Whatever.
How is this my life?
Oh, that was so good.
Like, he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm streaming D&D. And he was like, I play D&D. And I was like, do you want to say hi?
It's like, no. And you're like, okay.
He was like, come inside. And I was like, yeah.
You're just like the most awkward looking guy.
No one tell my parents.
It's like, oh my god, do cytosine. And you're like, no, I am. I'm
Alright,
drinking
what happened?
Bohemian style lager. I don't know. It's from Trader Joe's. It's from their mixed grab bag of beer. So that was good. I don't even know where we are. Yeah, so you saw the Pegasus. It's a mascot of the Mistmoor family. Yeah. What else? What does everybody?
Is this
What's
real
everybody else
life?
do?
Yeah, Barry got inspiration, just so you know, Sydney. Someone donate.
Yeah. Scarves are donated.
I'm sorry. I have to collect myself. I can't believe this just happened.
That was really good.
My face when you have actually become your character, you're just too emotional.
Yeah.
It's all
Every time I
And
see
then
Barry.
he was like,
I
you were
love how
playing
we're
one
all in
face.
costume. Hi.
Like,
Thank you.
playing one game based on Sword Art Online, and I was like, Sword Art Online is my favorite anime!
He thinks
I
we
love
are
him.
the biggest nerds in
Yeah,
the world.
yeah. This is our Halloween stream. This is
We just do
I'm the
this
dungeon
every time.
master. I'm a vampire.
Someone add, like, Barry comes back, that for 1,000 followers, I will find him.
Hunt down Barry.
Oh
Bring
my
him
god,
to
that's so good.
stream. I've just tweeted Barry, so you guys follow us.
I won't let my parents find out that I just let a random water tester into my house because they will be like, Cynic, you could have died.
Tell him, Melissa.
Don't
that was-
stop.
All right, let's
That's how they do it in Georgia. All right,
Yeah.
so
surf and told.
so yeah, what do you guys do? You guys are you heading towards the?
Yeah, I
the
head
entrance?
towards
Looks
the entrance. Yeah.
like. Okay.
So do I.
All right. All right, so you head towards the entrance.
Yeah, I'm standing like uncomfortably close to you, just like, what do you think it is?
It's probably not uncomfortable for me. I probably lean into you.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer.
Hold me.
Say,
It seems to be some kind of.
oh, oh.
So yeah, I just assumed you opened the door.
Yeah. I open the door. We open
Sure,
the door together.
The door kind of swings open. You notice this. What's everybody? What's Tila and well, Blaine is probably with you too. What's Nancy Locke doing as well?
Nancy was she spent a little bit longer than she probably did. Should have looking at the Pegasus, but she then realizes that everyone else has moved, so she follows you.
Wait, I can't move my thingy. Don't leave me alone.
Yeah, you're right.
Taylor's left behind.
There you go. Now do
No. I'm sensitive.
it now.
That's
There you go. Do it
Good.
now. All right.
so
So
sensitive after Barry. Just
Barry renders all
I still
women.
can't believe that happened. I'm so glad that is like.
that
when-
when Barry just derails the stream.
When I come to America, Sydney, I want Barry to be there.
I can try. He said he lives in Belfast,
Classic,
just like an
classic.
hour away from me, but I will do what I can. I need Barry in my life.
Barry, remember that time we met?
You were like, this is my D&D stream, and he was like, I live an hour away from you, and then just left.
Remember
Barry,
that
we're best
guy
friends,
that
remember?
you waved. He's here now.
What we had was special.
Oh, that's
Damn you, Barry.
That'd be amazing. Like Will goes to America, and it's like, you thought he wasn't here, but we've flown him here, ladies
And
and
he's
gentlemen.
here
it's
for one night
Barry,
only.
the water test guy.
Should I extend our donation levels to 25 and see if we can get Barry to come to Comic Con as well?
Oh, totally.
Yeah. All right. So as you guys enter the foyer,
Weirdest freeway ever. Oh god.
but
Sorry. Just-
this entry room is empty, unfurnished, except for a single tapestry hanging on the west wall. The wall hanging depicts a dark-haired woman, female warrior, standing in a rocky outcropping. The banner she holds aloft sports a white Pegasus, rampant on a blue field. The room is thick with dust and cobwebs. Several sets of tracks lead to and from their outer door. From the outer door, the east doors and the south passage. So yeah, the foyer is this long. There are footprints that come out of that east door and then head out the south passage.
I walk over to this tapestry and I slice it with my sword.
Great.
And then
Well,
I look behind it.
cool. This is what the tapestry looks like. In case you
I-
wanted to know what it looked like before and after you sliced it, it's in the handouts.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So yeah,
It's
you
a nice,
slice it.
that's
Open.
a nice tapestry.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah. So you slice it open and you look behind it.
Yeah.
Cool. It does not. It appears to be a marble wall behind it,
Yeah.
and
I
actually a wooden
turn
wall
around.
behind.
I turn around to Fletch and I'm just like, well, I'm out of ideas.
And
Yes, that was a good one.
Blaine walks in and goes, yes, well, it seems as if my tracks from my previous expedition haven't been disturbed, so that's a bit reassuring. Nobody's been here, it seems, so that's nice.
Nancy's
fly.
kind of crouching on the floor, looking at the lack of dust in the tracks. She's like, "When was the last time you were here?"
About month and a half ago.
I'm pretty sure there should be some dust there.
No, there's a thin
Someone
layer
might
of
think.
dust across the entire foyer, except for where he has stepped. Oh, you're saying that?
There
Got it.
should
Yeah,
be,
there should
if
have-
it's
there
been
should
a
be
month,
dust
there
already.
should be some dust there too.
Oh, and he goes, well, I don't know. It's pretty humid. Maybe it's hard for it. We haven't had many dry days, so maybe the dust hasn't actually set.
You really are
And,
disgusting. You need to clean up this place.
Would I be able to roll an investigation to
Of course.
see if anyone else, see if I can figure out if anyone else has been here since
Sure.
he has?
Tila starts like violently sneezing over in the corner, like, I'm sorry. I'm allergic.
I got an 8. No one.
There's a
has-
door right here as well, by the way. I don't know if you can see it. So you got an 8 right in front here. The tapestry hanging on the wall is
Thank
here.
you, Sydney X Barry OTP, for following. Welcome to the adventure. Well memed, sire.
Oh god. The ship is strong.
Sydney X
Never sink.
Awesome. So yeah, does Creek head towards that room?
Yep, I'm going in.
I'll
I'm just
go
going
in.
to wander in.
All right.
I
great.
go
The cloakrooms.
My face, 3 of us walk into this room and we're just like,
well,
This is awkward.
Nancy realizes it's a cloakroom, turns back out, and walks straight back outside.
Straight into Fletch, who's walking in.
Excuse me.
That's all right.
Exactly. This room is there's some old cloaks here, all about the same thick layer of dust. Some old boots, just thrown, haven't been disturbed in quite some time, probably since the night of the attacks and of the apparent murders.
can I roll a perception to see if I can notice anything that's like been disturbed in this room?
Of course.
An 18.
Great. It doesn't seem like anything in the room has been disturbed. You do look behind you, and probably just as like Fletch is like rubbing his finger across like a shelf, and you just see now a fresh streak of clean shelf.
I like rush over and I'm like, someone's disturbed this point. Oh wait. Oh.
Ah, yes,
okay.
yes.
I head back out and look at Tia, who's
What's he
Uh,
doing?
I'm really nervous
She's
to go in
breathing.
there, and I'm allergic to dust.
I thought
Oh.
you're supposed to tidy dust. Is that what women do? Am I right, boys? Ha!
Tila's gonna run up and tackle him.
he like collapses to the floor. He smells of rot.
I run up and tackle.
And probably
Tina, like,
sniffs you in return.
I bundle the pair of you.
Yeah.
I'm just like, no.
And Nancy's just kind of waiting halfway down the corridor, thinking,
So
"He
she
hasn't
heads
finished
towards
yet."
the corridor. All right. What you actually see.
Group hug.
I'm finally. It took us long enough. All right. So you see the dining hall here, correct? Am I right? No, this isn't the dining hall. This is something else. Okay, so what you see is the Great Hall. This large, sparsely furnished chamber has a high ceiling and a balcony running around the inner walls, 15 feet up. Footprints lead back and forth between the wide northeast corridor and the stairs along the south wall. A large portrait of the first Viscount of Mistmoor hangs over the fireplace, which is this guy. Looks a lot like Johnny Depp.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
It
Jesus.
does look a lot like Johnny Depp. I mean,
Strikingly, yeah.
That's Johnny Depp. That is legitimately Johnny Depp.
No, it's not. It's
No.
the first Viscount of the Mistmoor Manor.
I think they're called
Which
Viscounts,
is-
actually.
yeah, they're
Viscount.
Viscounts called, not Viscounts.
Yeah, I knew that.
Welcome to England. We do things properly here.
I mean, it's a French word.
Oh,
Viscount
fuck.
Frederick.
He still thinks properly here.
Pretty
I have
sure.
literally never read that word in my entire life until this module, so thank you for correcting me. All right, so because I'm American, and
Nancy
we say weird
stands in
things
the
like
middle of.
Duke and rich guy and governor.
I walk over to this tapestry and I slice this tapestry as well.
Everybody make everybody
Tila's like, quit leaving me alone.
make a perception check when you enter towards, I guess, the center of
Hey,
this.
20.
Oh,
That's
that,
Mad Nats today.
I got an
Yeah.
11.
Mad
that
crits.
nats.
Them crits.
Show us your crits.
Have we got crit count on?
Hey, that one. No, I just did that for 24 hours. I see nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, your
I'm
crits
still
out.
sneezing. I don't see anything.
Your
Uh,
eyes have like watered up and you're just like, I can't see my
Frederick,
face.
I'm
Frederick,
allergic.
you go and you slice this banner as you do normal stuff. But as you do, you turn and look back to the party, and you swear you see something in the top left corner of the balcony above.
Yeah.
You quickly go and look, and you see that there is this porcelain white, transparent figure of a small girl, and she looks at you, and then no, yeah, she's just staring at you. She looks at you with like this dead, cold look in her eyes.
I just
Actually,
give her a
she does not
knowing-
look transparent. She's just this cold,
She
white.
doesn't look trans.
She doesn't look like trans. But yeah,
I give her a knowing look as if like we've had a meaningful conversation. I'm just like, I yell down to people. I'm like,
over here on the balcony.
yeah. I'm just like, so I see dead people, or a dead person, a person that is dead, or she's just having a really bad day, and I'm not one to judge.
I look up.
Tila screams.
Sure, yeah. As you guys all start to look, and maybe when you Tila, you start to scream, she turns. She turns and then walks to a nearby room, but I don't know which way it is. Hold on. Yeah, she turns and walks to a nearby door up on this floor. Like right here is where the door is actually. So yeah.
Creek
She
just yells
turns
to her.
without like reacting, other than just turning and walking away. She knows that you guys, as if she knew you guys were watching, and she turns and walks
Yeah.
into this. Probably actually, yeah. She walks through the doorway.
I turn to Nancy and say,
You best start believing in ghost stories. Mrs. Locke.
And Tila is just like,
I walk over to Tila and I'm like, it's okay. She's probably just an immortal, enraged spirit who wants to skin you and eat your insides.
Nancy goes straight for the staircase up to the balcony
Okay.
Where the fuck is she going?
and
I
walks
think-
upstairs.
Straight from
I
the
mean,
staircase to the balcony.
I'll probably follow her up.
Yeah, yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
Oi,
So you guys.
Taylor, you coming?
yeah.
Coming.
I mean, of course we can always leave you here if you want.
No,
with the ghost
no, I'm
people.
gonna
No?
die.
Okay.
I imagine
d-
Tila running upstairs and pushing Nancy out the way so she doesn't get left behind.
Where
Running
the-
upstairs and getting up there first.
Where
Tila's
the
like
fuck
casually
is the
trying to like
guy
grab
who's-
someone's hand, and she's like, "No, leave."
Everything going
I take your hand and I'm just like, it's okay. If anything comes towards you, I'll throw you in their way and run like hell. And then I'm like not letting go of your hand.
Okay. So what area is this?
Everything's gone dark.
So
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's no
I
point-
dragged
there's
you
no
over,
point
but I
in
didn't do
fighting.
anything about it.
there's no point in fighting. It'll probably kill you so fast you won't even know it happened. So don't fight it. Just accept that you're fucked. That's really what you need to do.
Really getting tired of your attitude.
Just my mentality in life. Just
There you go. You
accepting
guys
I'm
can see
fucked.
stuff now?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I can. By the
Oh,
way,
Oh,
Cord,
20's
I
Jim.
don't
Oh,
know.
now I see stuff.
I see dead people.
Cord, I don't know if this will come
Yes.
into it, but being a drow, I have like superior dark vision.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
But
That's
I'm
cool.
also fucked in sunlight.
Is it
so
because you're black?
That's
You're
like-
saying you've got spirit
It's
dark
correct.
vision?
It is actually
it's not okay.
nighttime. It is also raining out. You guys are in the gallery. The walls of this balcony are lined with portraits of Mistmoor family members. Nearly all are stained with ancient splatters of blood. 3 sets of footprints lead from the stairway out to the north passage. They also return the same way. Toward the south end of the wall, the west wall, is a portrait of a very pretty dark-haired teenage girl with a raven perched on her shoulder.
Oh, for God's sake, Cord.
I find the
The
raven
portraits.
and I stab it repeatedly.
The portraits, where am I? The portraits to each side of this one have been shredded beyond recognition, as if by claws of some wild animal.
Almost like there's a wild animal.
Nancy
And I'll show you what they look
And-
like.
walks round to the room where the ghost
Ooh.
disappeared into.
Ugh.
There you are. So I've even given you the pictures in your handouts to refer to.
Fair enough.
So hold on. So there's 2 defaced ones, and
There's
then
2 defaced one, covered in blood. There's like handprints that are smeared across the rips, and there's also and like blood splatters as well. And there's one that's just not defaced at all.
The one
Uh,
that isn't defaced, does it look like the girl I just saw?
It does.
Cool.
Actually, everybody can make an investigation as well. Yours with advantage, Fletch,
Ooh.
because you know a bit of history about this place.
I got a nat 20.
I got a nat 20.
I got a fuck.
You
Oh,
didn't.
I got a 10.
I'm
Uh-huh.
getting
That's
there.
right.
I'm getting there. My mouse froze. So
That's okay.
what are we
Maybe
rolling?
it's dead.
Investigation.
Yep, investigation.
But yeah, Nancy's not really paying attention to the pictures, and she's just walked round to
Cool.
where the ghost disappeared into the door.
All right. So the what you see, Creek, when you start investigating some of these pictures, you start to like push some of the slits from the claw marks back together, and you start deciphering that all of these portraits look alike.
I'm just like,
To you, it's all the same person.
yeah. I look at it and I'm just like, yeah, interesting. It almost looks as if there's several portraits of the same person, but I mean, maybe different portraits. Obviously, different portraits. But this one doesn't appear to have been defaced. So, and he's gonna like lift the portrait up, look behind it, see if there's anything there.
This girl seems
that's
pretty
where I am.
conceited.
Yes. Yes, what you said, that word, what you said. Very deceptive.
The plaque on the frame of the intact portrait reads Regine. The shredded portraits both say Rebecca and Reverie.
Regine, that's the one what
I'm
killed them
just
all.
like, well, correct me if I'm wrong, but it could be that these 3 were in fact twins, or triplets. They all look very similar to and yes, no, it's entirely possible that I mean I couldn't possibly tell them apart. You know, other than the horrible gashes to their face and the blood everywhere. You know what I mean? That old chestnut.
That old chestnut.
Yes. This the Reginald one, she's the one that killed them all. She's a bit weird, that one.
Is she the one that is mentioned here? This one here that isn't all defaced and shit.
Yes, that's her.
Oh, fantastic! So she's the one that wasn't all slashed up.
Actually,
and
these
she's
are,
also-
I'm sorry, these are the pictures over here.
Oh,
We're here.
Yeah, sorry.
I like the
Those are
idea
doors.
that
It never
we
happened.
just-
That's a door here. Can you see the portraits on the wall? It's very, very hard to see.
Just
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
I'm like pointing it all out. I'm like, yeah, so you can see that this one here is quite clearly Regina, and this one's quite clearly Rebecca, and this one's quite clearly Reginald. No, not Reginald. The other one, the pretty one. Even though, well, they all look the same, but especially.
I don't usually find little girls pretty, but yes, I know what you mean.
I'm just like, nonsense. She's absolutely fantastic. And he's like pointing towards like one of the slashed up bloody.
7-year-old girl.
She's like,
He was just like, she's not.
utterly defaced, covered in blood. And he's like, she looks absolutely lovely. So yes, which one is the murderer here? Is it the one in the middle? It's
That's
always
one.
the one.
I don't know which one it is, but I point to it.
It's the one in-
It's the one. Yeah,
Yes.
the one in the middle is
of
the
them.
one that is not.
Yeah, I'll point to that one.
That one, the one with
It says
the-
Regine, and so you could probably think that.
I turn to the group and I'm like, right, well, we found our murderer. There she is. Should we go
Solved it.
now?
And Blaine is like, well, it seems that we have found the murderer, but we do not have we haven't found the vault where my inheritance is kept, so I can't pay you until we find that. So,
I didn't come for
Yes,
you to
yes.
pay me. I came here to find a murderer. If we don't have a murderer, maybe we could find a murderer. I know a murderer.
Is it you by any chance?
Is it what?
And Nancy just walks through the door, or
Okay.
attempts to. Is it locked?
the door is not
It's
locked.
Nancy
Nancy
locked.
Hey, Nancy locked the voice.
In that case, she walks through the door.
Cool.
Disappears in there somewhere.
I wonder what sweet Barry is up
That's
to.
also. I miss Barry.
I miss Barry.
Sweet Barry.
They're only together for a short time. God damn. Based Barry,
Based Barry.
please come back to me.
He probably will. We have people come to check our water all the time. It's
You
just
need to
never
like
been
break
just
your
me.
water.
What do you do with your water in America?
No, like they're just coming to test the pH levels.
Do you
and
just
stuff.
not know how to use water? You just like you're pouring it in the
I've
toaster.
broken
doing
it
this
again.
wrong.
Oh no.
They're not coming to fix it. They're coming. You know what? Never mind. Never mind.
Put the toaster in the bath again. Whoops. Keep breaking the water around here.
I swear, it worked last time. All right, so as you guys enter the library,
Gino.
this room is lined with bookshelves and furnished with chairs, a table, a couple of writing desks, all concentrated about the fireplace. This room is lined with bookshelves and furnished with chairs, a table, and a couple of writing desks, all concentrated about the fireplace to the south. The large bay window to the south wall is designed to let a maximum of sunlight in.
It's bay window.
You guys look out the window and you can see
bay.
just the bay window. You just see bay. You can actually see the broken roof of the stable and horse pens beyond where a tree has fallen due to a recent storm. And you also see the gardens and an extravagant mildewy fountain out in the distance. Actually, I think you see more. Just a sec. Hold, please. Hold, blocks.
Will you please hold? Thank you. Oh, I'll take this time to remind you guys that we are
Right.
selling t-shirts and hoodies, exclamation point merch. You can go grab yourself one of those over the next 3 weeks. I think there's still time to get one, so grab one of those whilst you can and support the boys. And of course, if you haven't followed, we're trying to get to 1,000 followers. You can decide what
I'll be
happens
right back.
then. You do that.
Yeah. For a second, can we take a quick break?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I need to.
Sure. Yeah. Let's take a slight break.
I'm going to go
while,
make a cup of tea or get wine, one or the other. I'm not sure which.
Beth thing. Got it.
Bay window shows Barry.
You see Barry in
Barry,
the window.
Bay.
He's testing the water in the fountain
Yeah.
down below.
Water seems all good, guys.
Everything's fine. Hi,
They keep asking me back here.
Weird. Weird. I don't know anybody.
I don't know anybody. I just played D&D once, alright?
I have played it. You played it.
Oh my god, he plays D&D. Man, I'm so glad I managed to screen cap the moment Barry entered my life.
Yeah. that was good. Yeah, it is really hard to like speak with these fangs and
Vampire problems.
vampire problems.
Just vampire
I
things.
can't
vampire
stop biting my
things?
lips. When Bay bites his lips.
When Bay bites.
When Barry bites his lip.
Barry
Barry
bites.
bites.
And you know it's sexy time. It's sexy time with Barry.
Oh man, that's good.
This is time with Barry. Please let that be a thing, like on the 24-hour stream.
Yeah, well,
And for
the
the next
slide gets
3
dedicated
hours,
to
it's
Barry.
it's
in
Barry
his
time.
water testing uniform.
It's sexy
And he
time
just
with
talks
Barry.
like he just does romance. He just reads like 50 Shades of Grey for 3 hours.
He reads it out to us. It's just a
Yeah,
dramatic reading, an erotic reading of.
And he's not like good at reading. It's just, it's just Christian Grey put his hand on my chest. I
And
squirmed in excitement, and
Oh,
there was.
wow.
And you're like,
Oh wow! You've clearly read this, haven't you, Colin?
No,
No, just once.
no, just a lot of Tumblr. Tumblr tells me everything.
honestly, the writing in it is not that good.
That's what I read it for.
Yep, I read it for the writing, not the story.
Yeah, that's why I read all books. Man, I don't know what the story is. I don't know about the writing.
The way he wrote
Someone
everything.
says, "Who is this Barry?" How
It was
could you not
Demigods,
know?
help, buddy.
Demigods, go check out this tweet, and you will understand what Barry is to us.
I'm his #1 fan.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I
We should
want to
get-
play
we
the
should-
Sword Art Online thing,
We
and
should
he
get
was like,
Barry's
"Welcome."
face on t-shirts.
Yeah, I should.
Yes.
God damn.
Yeah, damn it,
Encounter
I'm
Barry.
awful.
The next member of Encounter Roleplay to be revealed is Barry. I'm starting Barry / fiction. It was only a matter of time, really. I was firing up a Word document.
Oh god.
Oh man.
I'm like, I
love
promise, my life
Will.
is pretty normal. Like stuff like this never happens, but I'm so glad that it was live.
What's that called?
Just your glasses are so good. Just look back to stream. It's just this giant eye. You had that laying around?
Yeah, it was literally downstairs in my house. This is
Oh,
the kind of
it's
house
so
that I
good.
live in, where there's
Okay.
just random things like
Water
that.
testing engineer.
Oh, that's so good.
Best water
Very
tester
level
you.
Water testing engineer.
Oh,
You need to like exclamation point Barry should be a thing.
that needs to be,
People
yeah.
are like, who is Barry?
All right, I think I'm going to keep going with you guys. We have
Okay.
3 hours to get it. It's an old
Yeah.
adventure, which is not
Yeah.
going to happen. But we can always get back to it maybe during a 24-hour stream. But anyway, let's see what we can do now. So yeah, you guys are in the library. Do you guys do anything else whilst here, or do you do anything at all whilst here?
I want to go sit by the fireplace and be like, oh, it reminds me of home because I'm a tiefling.
Nice. So yeah,
The fire.
oh, the fire. So yeah, you head over there. Make a perception check, Tila.
I'll probably be rifling
Okay.
through some of these books, like tossing them. Like,
I'm
I
like-
probably can't read. Like,
Speaking infernal, like to the fire, as if I'm going insane.
The fire is not lit. It is a fireplace.
Oh. I rolled a 5. Well, so then now I don't even know that the fire is not lit. Because
So
I
no,
rolled a
you
5.
probably still you're probably okay.
I go up
Yeah,
and
yeah,
light
that's
it.
fine.
I've got to attend the
Yeah.
books.
All right.
I
Cool.
go up and light the fire.
This will probably help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Make an investigation or a perception, Fletch, as well. Nancy and Creek, you can make perceptions too if you are in the library.
I am in the library.
In the
Is
library.
Barry coming
It was Nancy Locke.
I got a
with the book
17.
in the library.
It's Nancy Locke in the library. There's
Oh, do you want me a
there's
perception
lasers
or an
attacking us.
investigation called?
There's lasers attacking the stream because of cell phone. You can do. What did you do? Oh, perception, but it's fine. She did investigation, whatever. Well, you also entered, so it makes sense that you're kind of searching the area because you had a point to go there. So yeah, you can do investigation. You hear over in this direction, if I can ping the map, Nancy. You hear.
Yeah.
I don't want to say chittering, but you hear like. And like weird, like pages crinkling and rubbing
Okay,
together.
I walk over. Can I see anything moving?
Thank God for my messy desk. Thinks that worked well. So, yeah, you see, there's a book that has like shredded papers in it, and it's something underneath it. Just seems to be like the pages on top of whatever's underneath it are moving erratically.
Am I gonna hate you for this, Cord?
Depends. Probably not.
I move because you said something underneath it was
Yeah.
moving the pages. I
Yep.
flip the pages to see what's underneath it.
Sure. Roll initiatives, everyone.
Oh, for
Heyo.
God's sake.
Let's
I've like come over with her because I rolled a 20 and I'm like wondering what's making all this noise.
Oh yeah. Sure. She
With
probably
this-
found it first.
There's interference. I don't know whose phone it is, but
Yeah,
someone's got a
lasers.
phone.
Oh, I'll move.
Maybe it's mine. I never moved.
I mean, mine's been there the entire time, but
Yeah.
Likewise.
It won't let me roll initiative.
Oh, yeah, same.
If you click your thing and then do initiative.
Yeah, it's not letting me.
Oh, all right, whatever. Roll just off the dice roller d20
Yeah.
plus whatever your initiative, is, plus whatever your dex is.
Cool. 15.
What's my dex? I can't remember what my dex is. 3. No.
Oh, P Fast has got some new encounter roleplay.
I got a
pasta.
19.
I'm saving
Nice.
I'm saving your pasta, P Fast, because
You got a 20. I got
10. I got a 10.
an 11.
oh, thank you to Barry McWaterman who donates £1 and 1 inspiration for my darling Sydney. Let me be your H2B, but what the fuck? H2B.
H2.
Thank you so much, based Barry.
Oh my God! Barry,
Exclamation point, Barry.
McWaterman.
I like the idea that that's not even a joke. Like Barry,
That
is
is
just
legit,
driven-
Barry.
It's just like it's literally him, and he's like, I know encounter roleplay. He's gone home. He's just like must donate to Sydney.
Yep.
That would be so cool. I have to find
Sydney,
him
what did you
now.
roll? You rolled. All right, so that was you, Sydney. Okay.
Got a 10 level.
Okay, Beth.
Nancy, as you kind of grab the pages from whatever's underneath these old mildew-ridden pages, you see this this thick, bulbous
Donga.
verdonger wriggling around. It's about the size of like a mug, or like the diameter of like a mug, or like a and like the length of maybe like a riding crop.
17 inches. Yeah.
17 inches, yeah, it's a riding crop.
you're trying to
Like I
say.
said, and the head of this like cylindrical fleshy beast turns and looks at you with like its mouth covered in teeth, and you hear
It's
it
not sounding better.
as,
It's literally a bookworm. It's a bookworm.
yep,
Being-
I take
it's
my
literally a
dagger.
bookworm.
I pull it from where it should be on my leg and just stab it and stick it to the table.
Sweet, roll an attack. My face when I don't have the stats.
There's a new
Actually,
fire
I
coming.
do.
That one.
I'll take the first one because I pressed it twice by accident. 13
It's
versus
alright. You
16.
get 2 attacks.
Yeah,
You get
two
2
attacks.
attacks anyway at
Yeah.
level 5. So.
Oh yeah. All right, so you hit it for that much piercing.
By the way, I carry a
I
spade.
literally, I don't particularly
Yeah,
need to
you
kill
got
it.
a
I
shovel,
just
right?
want to attach it to the table
like a
with my
little trap.
dagger.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably got a big spade and the little trowels.
Yeah, Creek, you see probably looking over the shoulder of Nancy as she approaches slowly this like pile of moving papers. You see all this probably from just over her shoulder. Nancy pulls back the page, and then this thing hisses and squeals, and she reacts by grabbing a boot dagger and stabbing it, sticking it to the pages. It wriggles as it slowly starts to fade.
Die.
Yep, slowly starts to fade into a lifeless heap, a lifeless loaf of fleshy beast bread. And blood
bread.
starts to trickle and soak into the dry, crinkled parchment that it was resting upon.
Once the thing has died,
Yep.
I kind of want to pick it up on my dagger and look at it to get a better look at it, and then
Sure.
Ah,
see,
that was your friend.
have a look at the pages underneath and see if anything weird has happened with the
I
blood.
scurry over to go and look at this weird thing.
Oh, yes.
I like take it off the dagger to like take it in my hand.
Oh, yes.
Give it a lick.
Oh, it's still fresh. Yes.
Nancy
comes up
wipes
to
the
she
blood
doesn't
on
want
her
it
trouser
herself.
leg and reshifts the dagger and looks at the pages.
Sure. A lot of the pages have been torn and chewed through because of this worm thing that you can only assume is probably the culprit of eating most of the books. You go through some of the shelving as well, and you start to notice that there seems to be like this worm seems to have wriggled a tunnel pretty much through all these books that are all stacked horizontally. It's kind of like made a passageway for itself, several passageways through these books, and has made a home in this central bookshelf.
Reminds me of a certain children's storybook, minus the, big teeth and
That's true. Yes,
scariness.
but yeah, that's pretty. You've got like this dead 3-pound worm. That
I put it in my pocket.
Is there anything interesting
There we go.
on any of the pages at all? Is the blood making any weird patterns or?
No, the blood is not making any weird pattern. It seems to, from what you can decipher, is flowing in a normal, I guess, anatomical way. But yeah. Also, everybody make a perception check here as well.
Yep.
Holy shit! That's like
that.
3 nat 20s in a row.
That's impressive.
I got a
That's
7.
crazy.
Your next
All right.
game is going to be so unlucky.
So bad. You're gonna die. You're gonna die next Numenera game. You know that, right? Say bye to Maximus, everybody. All right, so I called it here. He's gonna die.
As I
I'm gonna
said,
donate
Nancy's
100 pounds
better
to
at
this stuff.
Nancy's
Alright,
better
so-
at just killing things than actually thinking about and looking what's going on.
That's true. You're better at reacting at bookworms. So you actually, all of you, what do we get? Except for probably Beth. Yeah, Nancy, you're probably too enthralled at what's happening with this whatever's on your dagger right now. But everybody else, you hear. As you hear the horses that you guys came in trot off,
Something has spooked the horse.
like hooves are clocking and clapping around in panic. You hear the
I like
horses
the-
in the distance as well, neighing
I like
and
that it
whinnying.
wasn't like
and
they don't gallop off. They just trot off. They're not like
trot off.
they're not like scared. They're just like, let's go to the
Nope,
pub.
they're just-
Like,
yeah,
these guys
yeah,
are gonna
they're-
be forever.
they're show horses. He couldn't get you the best horses.
Yeah, they're just
They
like
only know
they're
one
just
thing:
like-
trot and
just like-
trot.
Yeah, exactly. They're just like, look, there's an hour and a half left to stream. We're not gonna do anything. Let's just go.
Let's just knock off early, shall we?
But yeah, when Fletch says the thing about the horses, Nancy
Off,
just
off,
like looks
early.
out the window, and she's like, "Oh, thank fuck for that."
Fletch, do you say anything about the horses?
Yeah, the horse has been spooked by something. Must have been something real spooky to spook him.
Okay.
Then Tila
Now,
is
Nancy,
like,
what were you saying you were doing? No,
I
yeah,
walk over to the window after hearing that, and I just kind of look and see them trotting away, and I'm just like, "Thank fuck for that." No more horses.
Sure. You look towards the window. Do you go this way towards the window? Because that's where I guess it would be.
Yeah. wherever
Okay,
the window is that I would be able to see the horses from.
Yeah, that is actually a doorway into the tower. They have like an observatory tower. That is actually a doorway to the observatory, but something. It's not like they didn't trot away. There seems to something is spooking them. They are all in panic right now. That's what you guys hear is them panicking. With that natural 20, Creek, you know that it's actually still occurring. You can still hear that there's signs of struggle.
Yeah. Creek's like trying to like see if this thing that Nancy stabbed is edible, and then he
It's
like
in my
looks up
pocket.
he's
I'll
like
get it
he's
out for
like
you, though.
yeah
I whip it out.
and put it in my mouth.
Ugh.
There you go.
No, and then yeah, I'm just gonna be like, cool. So, by the way, whatever's attacking them is still attacking them, so we should probably do something about that. This is good.
I know, yeah. It's not bad, is it?
Oh,
Tila begins like gagging and like.
Blaine starts to he kind of shrieks when you mention that there's something still probably attacking. He's like, maybe we should probably go investigate, or you guys should.
If we
Oh,
walk
very well.
into the observatory, will we be able to see what's going on?
Maybe, yeah. If you like,
Probably.
yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
that's a terrible.
I'm
idea.
going to go
I mean,
into
you'd
the
have to
observatory.
you'd have to go in and look and see if you can first, because you haven't discovered there to know. There may or may not
I'm going to
be
go
a
in.
window.
Nancy's going to go into the observatory to see if she can see what's going on.
Okay, so down. Hold on, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Let me fix something.
Down in the jungle where nobody goes, there's a great big dragon that's eating clothes.
Only your clothes, though. The rest of it is fine.
That's it.
But your clothing is fucked. It's like a goat dragon who just wants to eat all of your clothes.
Dragon.
That reminds me, I learned how to say spaghetti in Spanish today.
Thank God. I was hoping you would.
I've been waiting for you to learn that word.
All right, so you
What
guys
is it?
enter the this area. This level of the tower was obviously used as an alchemical laboratory, but all the glassware has been shattered and the work tables are broken and burned. The stone walls have been blackened by some sort of explosion. A human skeleton remains of them in mage's robes. Is slumped. I'm sorry. Human remains of a mage's robe is slumped against the wall in the northeast or northwest corner of the room.
Can we see anything out of any windows that may or may not exist?
Does not look like there are any windows.
Is there an upstairs or a downstairs?
Yes, there are both. There are stairs leading to both.
Yes, you can. There are stairs that lead up to the observatory floor, which is actually just the rooked roof of the outside.
I'm going to go upstairs and
You're
draw
on
my
the
flint
wrong
up.
stairs. You're on the wrong set of stairs.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
gonna-
Josh, if we joined our characters' names, we'd be Fleek.
I stop myself from going upstairs, come downstairs, suggest this to Fletch, and then I think, hang on.
You get a
I'm
lot of
just
like
like-
scratching from your, I think it's on your mask and your mic there.
Sorry.
Tila's like, wait.
Come
Okay.
on then.
Why do you keep doing this?
I don't know, we can follow this one.
I have to see if there's a top of the manor thing here. You just see at the top there is a. It opens up and there seems to be a 360 view of the area. You go quickly to look and see over the balcony, and you see where your horses stood. Lay what looks like to be torn saddles. The saddles have been torn off and are just. There's no horses or anything there. It is just the saddles and the line that you have tied the saddles to the tree with are still connected,
Rachel.
and the saddles are dangling from the tree.
Yes.
So the horses
Tila
are
begins
gone.
sobbing.
They've gone.
I draw my bow and shoot one of the saddles, and I'm like, there you are, it's dead. Just get back with it. And then I head back inside.
Okay.
Well,
The
hush, gone.
I head back down.
an arrow sails through the air and lands into one of the saddles, and it kind of hangs and spins as the impact of the arrow twirls it around the branch that you have tied it to.
Wait, I was crying.
No one cares.
Yeah.
Were there any other rooms on this floor?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go find me in the
I'm
room.
gonna go search other
We'll
rooms.
go hunting for plot. Let's find it.
All right, so let's. All right, so
I think there's some plot here somewhere.
Someone needs to find a plot hammer. Like, soon.
I was thinking a plot of land for me to caretake.
okay, so you guys are back on the. You guys are still on the top floor, correct?
Yep,
Mm.
on the balcony.
Okay, and you're going into that room. It looks like.
Looks like it.
Was there a skeleton with those robes?
No, it was a. Actually, yeah, there was a skeleton in the rooms.
In which case, I run back, I pull all the teeth out of the skeleton, and then I bring them back to Fletch, and I'm like, there you are.
Thank you.
Let's do you some good. And then
Thank you, very kind, very kind.
I put them into my
No, I-
pocket along with the dead morsel of
Worm.
worm, whatever it is.
Awesome. You open up this room. It looks simply well furnished. The bed has been made.
I'm
Hello.
jumping on it. I'm jumping on the
tightly.
bed.
All right,
Everyone-
you jump
You
on
realise
the
I
the
know,
bed.
dead
you're
girl
jumping
slept
on
there
me
at one
now.
point,
Jumping
right?
on
Just
the
jumping-
bed.
stop jumping
Everyone
on me.
dies eventually, Nancy.
I
It's
can't
a part
move.
of life.
I can't move off the bed. Your token layer's
Okay,
above
so-
mine, and you're jumping on my head. Oh
He was gonna
no!
grab Freak and
Ow,
Fletch
my
and
head.
just like
Ow.
start belting like
Ow!
yes,
Ow!
this is
Why
the
is
most
Nancy
fun
on
I've
bed?
had.
No,
Nancy shouldn't be on
Because
bed.
we are
That's
jumping.
You're on the head. Oh no!
How did I get moved down?
Oops! Where's all my clothes gone? Wait!
Yourself, but you're a top.
Oops! Oh, I lost my soul, everybody. Say sorry.
Freak.
Fletch is like
Touching me.
Fletch
There you
is
go. Nancy
Fletch
doesn't
is-
want to be on the bed.
Fletch's black shawl like comes off him for a moment. He's just naked underneath. Oh, so sorry. Like goes running after it.
Nancy's going to have a look around the room while everyone's pissing about on the bed. Can't she see anything?
I think we've broken cord.
I love that you're crying. Oh my god.
I go pick up my shawl. Clothe myself.
I've decided Cord makes a very good vampire.
Oh my god. Oh, wow. It's gone. Oh my god, we suck at running horror. Oh, good god, that was funny. Alright, so. So yeah, this room doesn't
Nancy's
seem to have
searching
much.
the room.
Sure. There's a thin layer of dust in this room. Nothing has been undisturbed probably since when the family, the Mistmoor family, used to have guests. Blaine even says, "Ah, yes, this used to be actually where we used to book our guests and keep their stuffs here. Not many people came by in the recent years, it seems."
Creek is bored and has gone somewhere else. He's following the footprints.
I follow him.
He's over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Nancy's just like, that's a really good idea. Why haven't we already thought of this?
Great.
Follows
I'm
them
not
around the
gonna be the
corner.
last one this time.
There's the plots. Okay.
I kicked Fletch.
You kick me.
Yeah, not maliciously, affectionately.
I affectionately slap you in there.
It's only because I love him. that
I
I'm
love
doing
you.
this.
The tracks lead up to a room. Are you guys are heading to that room? Where'd you guys go?
Oh, we could go up here. Let's go in here.
That's weird.
Hey guys,
You
this is a good
You
idea.
office.
Hey guys, get on the bed.
Fletcher's like, let's do it again, let's do it again.
Nancy stands outside.
Come on,
and
guys.
she's just like, oh, guys, for fuck's sake, stop pissing about on the beds.
Oh, my
keeps
God.
You say that, but Nancy appears to be on.
What? Nancy on the bed.
We
Nancy
bundle
does not
her on.
want to be on.
Come on, guys.
It's peer pressure.
The power of peer pressure
Oh
compels me.
my God. All right, this woman's bedroom is very well furnished and lavishly decorated. There are footprints in the dust and a message in dried blood on the wall. I shall not rest. I shall not rest lest all my heir,
Wait,
lest all my kin. I'm sorry. I shall not rest ere all my kin rest with me.
Well, she should use a bed, really, shouldn't she?
And
Perfect.
Blaine
I
actually
look
screams in
at you,
horror and he goes,
Oh,
ah!
he's gonna
And he
kill
actually.
you.
Yeah,
And
I
he
look at
leaves
the note
through
and I
the,
turn around to Blaine and it's just like, looks like you're next.
Sorry, Blaine.
I go over to Blaine and I'm like, just out of curiosity, are you kin?
Excuse me? What?
I was just wondering, are you kin of this person? Is this what this means? Are you kin?
Yes, I'm kin of this
They're
person.
cousins.
That's why I have the.
They're cousins.
I stab him.
Okay.
That one.
No, you don't.
No, because I'm at advantage, unfortunately for him, and it also counts as a crit because he hasn't taken a round of combat.
Okay. Where do you stab this gentleman?
I stabbed him probably in the stomach, like a gut wound.
Okay. He goes.
I look at everyone else in the room, and I'm like, right, come on, like this is obviously the solution, and I stab him again.
I go and I like.
Josh, take your mask off.
Yeah, it's kind of what I do.
I say, so Blaine, talk to me. What kind of proportions are we talking for your coffin? Because when I dig your grave, we're going to need to know what kind of ground you'd like to be buried in. Is it going to be high ground? Is it going to be just normal mud? Or that's the sort of thing I want to know, really. And if you give me a couple of coppers, I'll do it real nice. I won't even piss on it.
He kind of looks at. What even piss off? He looks up at you. I love this character. So he looks up at you with the dagger like buried into his chest, and he's like, and then you mention stuff about like how you want his coffin to be, and he looks at you like he cocks his head, and he's like, are you serious? I'm dying. And then he kind of goes, and then he
Try and
screams one last helpless moan, and he dies.
Oh gosh.
Well, what are we
Yeah.
supposed to do now?
Let's put him in the bed, quick. He might get better.
Grab him up. put him
Someone
into
bring
the
him
bed.
some soup.
Yeah. I grab him and put him onto the bed.
Right, guys, I think he might be dying. Everyone,
And
He did just take 31 damage. So I'm just like, lay him on the bed and I'm like,
Fleek
oh.
is a Fleek. I looked at your character's name and mine and put them together. Fleek, that's who we are as a couple.
That's the party name.
Yeah. He starts rummaging through the drawers. He's like,
oh, okay, fine.
You guys probably tuck him in as he's like
yeah.
dying, and he's like,
There you go,
and then
son.
he, yeah, in like obviously a little girl's room, and the blood from the wound starts to stain and soak through the top layers of the bed sheets.
Creek's just like,
Horrible
try not to get too much blood and stains and everything
Somebody
like that.
had an
We've gotta-
accident.
I start
And then he
looking.
dies.
I'll start looking for some spare sheets.
Okay.
Need to
Nancy
change
turns
things.
round and says, does this guy have any other family alive?
Oh, we should go
God.
kill them too, do you
Oh
think?
god, do we do we have to kill them as well? This bloody
I mean-
inconvenience.
If this is just a ghost story, then kill the kin and this all kind of finishes and I can go back to the pub.
Well, we got to get his fortune still. It's all his fortune be for us now, isn't it? Has he got
That
a
is
key or
How are we
something?
gonna find it?
Where
Well,
do
he-
rich people usually keep all their money?
In banks.
Behind a tapestry, but I keep looking and there's never any.
In the safe.
In banks.
In
Yeah,
the
safes.
cellar, maybe?
In vaults. That vault he spoke about.
No, he's not trying to sell anything. No.
In the
It's gonna be
basement.
in the
Let's
basement.
find the
That's good.
basement.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's go find the basement.
I like basements.
Okay.
Cord, where's the basement?
Yes. Where is the basement? If only I could just tell you, then that would be,
I'm
Let's-
guessing.
If only I could
I'm
answer
gonna take
any
an
of the
educated
questions.
Guess
Yeah, if only
and
I could
say
just-
downstairs.
I could tell you the rest of the game if you guys want. I mean, that's how it works, right? All right, so you guys are in. Oh, well, I should probably delete Blaine's token. All right, so
I feel really bad, but you were just like, he needs to die, and I was like, yeah, he does, and that's all Creek heard. He was like, this guy needs to die now.
It wasn't he needs to die, it was more like he's probably gonna die next.
You look around.
I mean, you just sped it up
you
somewhat.
look around Creek.
I hit fast forward.
You look around Greek and Fletch has like got a dagger and like scratch sewing into the wall to see if he'll do it, and it's like, it's like a
Kiss Fletch on the face. And I'm like, he won't do it. He won't do it, guys. He won't do it.
and then I'm like,
Oh, Creek, look what I've got here.
Creek walks over. Like,
We found a
walks in.
So you
mysterious
see-
clue.
so you see in blood, it says, "I shall not rest lest all or ere my kin are dead," and then right next to it, in scratch marks, unless you kiss Fletch on the
On
face.
the face.
I-
On the
I-
face, like just the face.
I'm like,
And then
oh,
you see
bloody
like
hell. Looks like
Fletch staring at you.
I'm
He won't do it,
I
guys.
look, I'm like, well, the ghost clearly wants it, and, well, this is awkward. Apparently, we can bring him back if I kiss this man on the face. And I, like, go over, and I lean in for a kiss, and it's, like, one of those, like, our lips get closer and closer, and I just headbutt you full force in the face. But, like, I headbutt you lips first. It's a
No.
kiss, technically. And, and then I go over to the body, and I'm like, is he alive yet?
Tila's
Say
gonna go
fucking
to
alive.
Nancy and be like, gay?
Kiss of life. Kiss of life.
I
Yeah.
kiss him. I'm wearing a
And
mask.
Nancy looks
the
at
body
you
doesn't
and
seem
just
to move.
walks out of the room.
Nancy confirmed homophobe.
Not homophobic, she's just like, you're the guy, you guys wanted to get this done, let's just go do it.
So
John Cena
the body
comes
doesn't
through
move at all. And it seemed like that did
You know you're
anything.
dead when the gay can't help you.
Yes.
Alright, let's go find this basement then, boys.
And we go downstairs.
So you guys head downstairs, and you see that there is once again, there is a girl standing in the middle of the room. There seems to be music playing in the background, like some sort of ballroom music.
Kind of John Cena based music.
Yeah. And so she looks up and raises a hand excitedly towards Creek. When Creek, you make your way around the balcony, she goes, "My Tom! Tom, you are here. You finally made it. Please, can I have this dance, Tom?"
I go over to her.
As you as you descend the stairs, she's like so excited that you finally showed up, Tom.
Yeah, I go over to her and I'm like, yes, I've arrived, and I am Tom. My name is Tom. My name has always been Tom. I don't even know who Creek is. Why would you suggest that? And he like pulls the sword out and he's like, stop fucking suggesting it. And then he like puts the sword away and he's like, let us dance. And then he probably dies.
Well, this is cute.
I put an arm round Tina.
Isn't it beautiful, young love?
Can
I'm
I
gonna
roll an
like,
It's got like
I
a
wanna,
tear as
grab
well.
him around the waist and start like trying to dance and just like violently spinning.
Yeah, it's just spinning
Grab
around.
both of them around the waist. What were you grabbing
Spin
around?
me rice round, baby, rice round. When you go down, you go down. You
Can I-
spin me rice round, baby, rice round.
Okay, so
Can I roll
Yeah.
an acrobatics to see how well Creek can dance?
it would be probably performance.
Can I roll acrobatics to make it really
Nope.
flamboyant? Can I roll acrobatics anyway, just to make myself feel better? I rolled
Yes.
22. There you are. I do a backflip on my way over there, and then I roll performance and probably fail. 18. Creek can bust a move or two.
Yeah, so about a couple minutes go by, and then you kind of hear the record somewhere off in the distance.
Mm.
And then, like, it kind of stops. And then she goes,
Moment.
I turn round, I backhand Fletch in the face, and I'm like, Sire, put that record on immediately.
Yes, my lord. You spin my.
and then she leans into you, Creek, and whispers in your ear, "Meet me at the loft at midnight." And then she kisses you she kisses on your cheek, which an intangible kiss, as you feel like maybe a concentrated press of cold on your cheek, probably like if someone's touched your face with an ice cube. And then she giggles, and then she saunters out the back door.
Nancy's watching
I
this
just-
whole thing like, what the fuck's going
I
on?
I look at Fletch and I'm just like, nailed it. And then I just leave.
We high five.
Yes, boys.
Yeah, high five. I'm just like, you want in on that? And I'm like, yeah.
All right, Baron. See you soon, my friend.
I'd see you, buddy. So yeah, the ghost leaves, and what do you guys do? You guys are left in the downstairs.
How long
The
till midnight?
ballroom. It could be a couple hours.
So you got to meet her in the loft at midnight. Just to say what it's for.
No.
Creek's just like, I think she wants to hold my hand.
What we should have done that then? Why could she have to
This
do it in
is-
the loft?
He looks at Fletch as if like he's imploring to a friend. He's like, this is moving really fast.
Thank you, Black Rose, for following.
Nice. Welcome, buddy.
I'm like,
She's a bit serious, isn't she? I mean, you're not looking for anything long term, really.
No, and she approaches me and she wants to dance, hold my hand.
Yeah.
She offers me this house. Granted, I murdered someone to get it, but that's water under the
That's
rug
how
or blood
love
under.
Roll another perception, everybody.
okay.
I'm literally gonna go home. 23. I fucking see everything.
14.
I can see through walls.
Can't make steel beams though. 22.
What do you
We are
think?
all really good at this.
Oh, we're the best at
We,
D&D.
we can
We're so good at D&D.
we can all see
Yeah.
really good.
You're so good. All right, so you guys hear a blood-curdling scream coming from a room nearby, coming from towards the entryway, actually.
Oh, good.
Nancy legs it over there. Sword drawn in one hand, pistol in the other.
That's nowhere near the entryway.
Yeah,
just
that could maybe I could do it there. Hold on.
A cord pinged. Someone pinged it over there. Sorry.
I go anywhere.
I'm game.
Wait for me.
I turn to Fletch and I'm just like Fleek, assemble.
We're on fleek, boys.
Absolutely. Fleek.
Okay, yeah, it's over here.
Absolutely.
All right, so
Oh my lord. These are awesome maps.
I know
Holy-
this is such a cool map.
You definitely didn't make these. No, I'm kidding.
It said
These are
spoon,
actually
but I thought
good.
it said spoon. Dear cousin.
These are actually
Spoon dick.
spoon,
Spoon,
dear
dear
cousin.
cousin.
I come for you.
Spoon. Spoon me, Cassian.
Spoon me.
I come to spoon.
That's normal where you come from, Rosie.
The county next to me, I'm pretty sure has it's like the incest capital of the world.
That's where you want to go. It's where you go if you want to have incest.
Incest Mecca. You've entered a large.
Will, are you excited to come here?
I can't wait.
Well, I must make my pilgrimage. Will you beat me there, cousin?
Yes, I
Bring
will.
my
All right,
cousin.
good.
I've been travelling for days.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, I must make my pilgrimage to the incest capital of the world. It's a family tradition.
Gotta keep it in the
I missed-
family voice.
We're having a family reunion.
Family get together on the incest mecca.
Says Becca.
All right, so you've entered a large chamber with a fireplace to the north, two long wooden tables lined with. I should probably stop saying long like that. Two long wooden tables. You've entered a large chamber with a fireplace to the north, two long wooden tables lined with chairs run along the length of the room. There are several sets of tracks near the west entrance and one set leading to the middle of the room where it abruptly stops. The message Blaine saw on his first trip to the manor, "Soon, dear cousin, I come for you," remains undisturbed in the dust. Ancient bloodstains mar the tables.
Blood makes me.
I walk over to the blood and I'm just like, lol, beat you to it. And then I just walk away.
There's also a dagger in the middle of the room right here, soaked
Where?
in blood.
Where? Show me that dagger.
Is the
I think
blood
it's-
wet?
So wet.
Yes.
I grab that dagger. I grab that
fresh.
dagger and I am just like, oh, Fletch.
Yes.
It appears we have a. Oh, I've started
You
doing
pick
your
it up
voice.
and you pick it up and it's the red stain from the dagger seems to have stuck onto the runner that is draped on the floor to the fireplace.
Interesting.
I walk over to the.
So
I
you
walk
kind of
over to the
peel it
fire-
off, and then that kind of hints the fact that it's still a wet dagger.
Yeah. I'm just like,
Is it the dagger that Creek stabbed Blaine with?
no, because that was a short sword.
I thought it was a dagger.
No,
No.
I stabbed him with a short sword.
But it's a dagger
I lick the blood.
that you stabbed the
Ugh.
bookworm with. No, it's not. All right, so you lick the blood. Actually, when you lick the blood, it doesn't taste the satisfactory
Ah, not very good.
metallic flavor that it usually
jelly.
blood has.
yeah, it's got a little
It
bit
tastes.
of coffee. It's not
It does.
sticky.
It tastes like berries and jelly.
Oh.
Barry!
Hey, have
I
a look
must.
at this, girl.
I'm just like,
Have a look at my dagger.
Have a
I'm
look
just
at
like,
Barry.
I noticed that Fletch seems disappointed with the lack of blood, so I like, as he licks it, I cut his tongue, and I'm like, there you are.
Hey, that's better.
Nancy
Oh, it's come
kind
loose again. Yes.
So good.
Nancy puts
Well,
her
it's
finger
like
on the dagger
vomiting.
to get some of the blood and then puts it in her mouth to taste it.
Why were you
Same to you.
eating
It tastes
blood?
like jelly or a berry jam.
I love
And Nancy just turns around and she's like, told you those ghosts didn't exist, it's all fake, this is jam.
I look, I am me. My face when it's up already. It's an incest mega.
Yep.
It's
Up already.
literally just made my day. I yeah, cool. So I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna roll perception to see if I can see the hidden cameras.
Can we
I want to go up. I want to like taste the blood as well.
As
Oh
a
my god! Oh my god!
as a
Like-
quote? We need to have. Oh, look, my token is stuck under your token. It seems like we're jumping on the bed together. Oh, look, my clothes are off.
So,
My clothes have gone missing.
on a nat 17 on a perception check, do I notice hidden cameras in the room? That we're actually this is all being filmed.
No.
And they've got like
on a
they've
natural,
got like
on a
Twitch
natural
TV
17, you don't see that.
They've got like Twitch TV written down the side, and I'm just like tapping on them, like,
Hello?
hello.
It says.
It's like the Truman Show.
Nope.
My life is D&D. How depressing. Yeah. Yeah. So I have a look around the room for any ghosts, and then I head on down here.
No ghosts you can see. Over there
Good.
is a doorway to another
Hello.
room.
I'm gonna go in that room. I'm fearless.
Boop.
Hello. I walk in and sit
Hello,
down at this
room.
chair.
Hello, my
Okay.
old
I
friend.
will.
I walk in with him.
I sit down.
Nancy's still in the main room, so no one's leaving you, Tila. Now people are leaving me. She wants to have a search around and see if there is anything else that might indicate that this is a massive prank for someone else stealing money.
Okay, sure. Roll an investigation.
Roll stupidity.
I got a nat one.
Why are there people dying?
This is
What is
completely
that?
real.
Who is screaming?
It's just the girls in my basement.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Will?
So the with the nat
We
one,
need to talk.
So the with a nat one, you can't see anything else. Everything seems to like all this thick sheen of dust has been here for years. The blood that you think is on the wall, or the blood that's on the wall, you think you have to scratch at it, but you can when you finally do taste it. Tastes funny, but that could be years of old jelly. You're not quite sure. Is there anything specifically like tables or fireplace or anything you're looking up into or doing or like around or under the tables or anything? Or are you just looking specifically for evidence that this is a ruse?
I'm
I look.
specifically looking for evidence that this is a pile of bullshit.
Cool.
And that
you do
none
not
of it's
see
real.
anything else.
I didn't think I would.
Everything else
Yeah,
seems pretty convincing.
You jelly, bro.
I am going to roll well, I'm going to investigate this fireplace. Is it insight or is it perception?
The fireplace is
Perception or
where?
investigation, probably. Insight
Yeah,
is
the
like
investigation.
looking, see if people are lying and such.
Oh yeah, that's
But I'm looking inside of it. All right, so I think you want
It's in
want
my
investigation?
sight, you see.
roll an investigation. He says.
where's the fireplace?
be
is?
fine.
To the north.
It'll be
Okay,
fine.
fireplace is here. Whoop.
Lucky 13.
Yeah, guys, it's 5 to 8 this week, not just Monday. Today and tomorrow's daylight saving, and then next
I
week we're
didn't
back
know
to
either, so don't feel bad.
Does that mean we're changing our times, or
Nope, means America's changing
no.
times.
No, they're fine. I'm just the idiot. So
Say,
because you're literally still streaming right now. So you've already done what you needed to do. So when you are there, I mean pages are turning, so that must mean something, right?
Nope.
Yeah, must mean terrible
It
things.
Oh dear. All right, so
Oh, you find nothing.
you find nothing weird. Take 2 damage as you peer up into the chimney and a pile of this like wriggling mass, wriggling mass of these like chitinous worms fall onto your face.
ew.
Yep, you take 2 damage, and now there are you see, I think it's how many?
I scrape it off his face, put it into my robes.
6 centipedes, giant, huge centipedes, probably about 3 feet long, 2 or 3 inches in diameter.
Cool.
Oh dear lord.
Like roll over onto their belly, and they start to crawl around in front of you. A couple of them look like they're starting to get ready to attack you.
As a reaction,
That's my
I'm
centipede
going.
sound.
As
I hope you like it.
Nancy
As-
is running and going
as
in
a-
the other room?
yeah, as a
I'm
reaction,
standing on
I'm
the
going
table.
Half that damage.
You what?
As a reaction, I'm going to use uncanny dodge to halve that damage because I am
Y-
see.
okay.
Yeah. And then
So yeah, you
I'm
take
going
one
to
hit
start.
point as you try to dodge when you see some sort of shape fall towards you. You
Yeah.
dodge, but still you get hit with some sort of
Yeah.
sharp leg or some sort of sharp
And
hook.
I'm going to start slashing at bitches.
Cool. Let's roll initiatives. Actually, let's keep the same initiatives just because for time.
Yeah.
Beth, it is your turn.
Okay, in that case, I don't run into the other room. I just kind of go, fuck, and walk up, and I'm going to take
Fuck.
my cutlass
Okay.
and do some slashy stuff and kill them.
I hope you kill him.
I got an 8 versus AC and a nat
8
1
does not
versus
hit.
AC.
and
Sweet.
a nat one.
An 8
Phenomenal
does not
effort.
hit. Roll another dice to see if you can actually... You hit Creek, but let's see if you actually penetrate his armor.
His body.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, Craig.
Yes.
It's alright.
Just how deep is you
Nope,
penetrate?
nat 1.
Nope, not at all. All right, so you hit him, but you...
Nat ones in a row.
Zero
yeah,
penetration.
I
Feels
don't,
bad,
I don't
man.
know. I think that's like that should be like critical damage, I feel like. All right, because you can't cancel your fail.
No. Wait, what?
Whatever.
just-
You
Well,
just...
no. Because Cord, literally, she rolled a nat 1 and max damage,
Miss.
and then she rolled another nat 1. She must hit me, surely. Like,
Yeah, exactly,
She's
that's what I'm
just
saying.
fucked up epically, yeah. So.
Yeah, she fucked up twice.
Double
So
the
yeah, you
failure,
take
doesn't it?
9.
2 wrongs to make a right.
They make a
Yeah,
left.
you take 9 damage.
9 damage. I take that 9 damage, and I turn around and I'm going to.
On your turn. These things are going to wriggle up and attack the man who destroyed.
Stop! This is so gross.
Is that what's on your hand, Will?
Yes, the centipede. Yeah.
Giant centipede.
There you go.
Human
Centipede, dude. I'm literally going to put centipede on.
Human centipede 17.
What's your AC, Creek?
17. One of them hits me.
Okay. And these two are for Nancy. And this one is for evens or odds. Josh?
I'll take odds.
All right, 12 doesn't hit
I
you.
like
Does
those
it
odds.
12 hit you, Nancy?
Nance.
No.
Okay. So it's 2 and 2, it seems. So these two
No,
are...
I take one. I
Oh, you
take one hit.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm confused. What hits do I take?
You take 2
You
hits,
take
don't worry
2
about it.
hits.
As of right now, just hang on tight. You take 4 damage, Josh, and Nancy.
Mhm.
2 of them wriggle towards you and hit you for 8 damage. 2 attacks, 4 damage each.
Cool.
Okay.
So you take 8 from these grody-esque centipedes. And now we
Can
move
I,
to-
as a reaction, can I use Uncanny Dodge to half the damage?
Sure.
Mm. So take
Always
4
being
damage.
damage.
a rogue.
I think as a reaction, you have to like call it first, but something weird like that. Like if I'm going to take damage, or if they're going to attack me, I want to use my uncanny dodge. But yeah, this round you can. So Will, it's your turn. You hear probably when you open the door and enter this room. Let me actually read to you what you see here before everything happens in the back. A long table and several comfortable chairs furnish this room. A bookshelf lines the northern wall. That's pretty much it. There's another like small fireplace to your right. But as you open the door and creak in and start to creep inward, you hear the commotion of what's happening behind you in the other room, the falling of these chitinous beings, and then you hear probably Nancy react, probably not in squeals, but in some sort of groan, and you also hear Creek go whoop as these things fall and land on him.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to Lister Dude here, and I'm gonna pummel him with my spade, which is actually I'm just gonna have them as unarmed attacks, but it's my spade because it's fun.
Yeah.
Which is 4. Okay, here's a question. Does monk unarmed damage go up with level? I feel like it does. I feel like I've just put in 1d4.
With what?
With level, as you level
Yeah,
up, do
I think
your-
it does, but I don't know. It probably goes up to D6.
Oh, we're at level 5. Should I say d6?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's just do that. Someone in chat will probably know.
Yeah.
So I make one attack for a 20. I make
Hits.
my second attack for a nat 20.
Quit damage.
Quit damage. Yeah, that's what I do. I pummel him with my spade.
Take this, take this.
That's for 21 damage, isn't it?
You're doing it. You actually, this one dies in your first attack, and you actually can take your 5-foot step and do it to another as well.
Sweet. I'll spend a key point, seeing as that's the case, and I will. Do a flurry of blows,
Okay.
and I'll make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
As a bonus. Oh, so
yeah.
you're attacking another one and then doing a bonus action for your key.
Yeah, with my keys.
Okay. So describe it. All right. Yeah. Do your thing, I guess.
I'll pummel
And
him
then we'll
with
do
a
the whole turn.
spade. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So
For 2 more attacks.
Yeah. Flurry of blows. 22 and a 9.
That 9 does not hit, but that second one hits. So explain to us how you arrive and hit someone with your spade, killing it,
Sure.
and then killing 2 more.
Thank you, Ender Reapers, for falling. Welcome to the adventure, my friend.
In
And
quick
also in
succession.
chat that hasn't yet hit that follow button. Please do, my friends. So yeah, I come in.
You know, the worms are out again. Sorry, guys.
Usually try and look after these, and then I pummel one of my spade. I like crushes it down. I pop over to the next one, pummel him some more, just repeatedly smacking it down with the hammer into the ground like whack-a-mole.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Sydney, it is your turn. You just saw you entered a room, and then Fletch goes, "What?" And then he kind of like squeezed by you in like a rushed hurry. So you
I'm
need
gonna
to
be
get somewhere.
like, wait, don't leave me alone. And then I come in and I see all this stuff. And so, like, as a reflex, I'm gonna pull out my great axe and go up to this one, and I'm gonna use it. And I'm gonna use inspiration to do that because I have that.
Yeah, that's right, you do.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. So you hit one, hitting it for that doesn't make sense.
Oh, damage is in wrong. My apologies.
Oh come on, Will.
Oh no, what's your name, Tila? Oh, I've never any damage at all. Oh, damage type, that's why. There you go. 1d12. And damage type is slashing? Doesn't even matter. Do you want
chopping.
to roll it? Do you want to roll again just for damage? Hit that roll button again.
Yeah.
But yeah, say 11.
Cool. All right. So you come in and you cleave and downward, upward. Explain to me how you kill one of these beasts.
I come in and it's like, you know, when you see a roach or something in your house and you're like, it's exactly like that.
Okay, so you come in
But with a great
panicking.
axe.
But with
Yeah,
a great
exactly.
axe.
Yeah,
So
I
like
might-
probably the flat of the axe, you're just squashing it.
As we're like
It's not
pummeling loose.
slashing, it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just flattening it.
Yeah, I'm spading it.
They're really quite harmless. They come out of the ground sometimes. We'll cook them afterwards.
All right, so Sheila comes running in and she starts freaking out and splatting one of these right behind the flurry of blows, which was Fletch. Josh, now it's your turn. There's 2 more left living, it looks like.
Cool.
And these 2 are the
I-
ones that are attacking Nancy.
Yeah, I'm at advantage hitting them because they're within 5 feet of another person. I've got 2 attacks plus a bonus attack because I've got the I'm dual wielding short swords, so I'm just gonna fucking go ape shit at these guys. Let's see how I do. 24, 17, 25 for a total of 27 damage.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
I
please
basically
explain
just
how you have you get rid of exterminate one of these.
I've just got off the floor after like Nancy's like slashed me to the floor. I walk over to her and I headbutt her to the floor as she's just like cut me, and then I'm just like, and you could fuck off and all, and I just like basically like start like I basically start like slicing my blades like over and under each other like really really fast and like walk forward towards them. I General Grievous this bitch up, and I just walk forward like slashing at the ground, and they just get cut up in the way, and I'm just like, that's what I fucking thought. And then I'm just like terribly sorry about that, bad manners of mine, all that.
My face when Barry is secretly the final boss of the monster. Called it early.
Barry just knocks on the door of Mistmoor Manor. He's like, "I'm here to test your water."
So yeah,
Barry
you
White.
destroyed one of them. Or you did 2 attacks? Yeah.
Yeah,
You've,
2 attacks, yeah.
you've murdered both these. Actually, yeah, you guys roll perception after you destroy these centipedes.
Quick, guys, have a look at this.
He says, rolling a 19.
Okay.
I got a
Crimson
6.
Phoenix, you can drop a piano on me if you donate. I will. Creek could take that.
Josh will do literally anything for money.
Like, is it me or is it Creek? Like, I'm okay with either.
Hey,
what do
Links
we
Another
Neverland.
perception from Sydney.
Sorry.
That's okay. And just did one from Josh. No, and Josh as well.
16.
Oh, he's got one. Okay.
I'm coming.
That's okay.
Phrasing. Anybody?
Yep, I know. So
My face.
you guys
embarrassed.
here
Who am I, lady?
coming from the entryway.
I call out, "Who is it?"
Is it Barry?
Is it Rachel? Does Rachel come in?
So yeah, you guys make your way towards, or you guys, what do you guys do? You hear the?
I am. I am.
Nancy draws her flintlock and walks towards the door.
Creek answers the door.
Okay.
We make like the weirdest
Stop
group of people
leaving
opening the
me.
door.
He opens the door with a
guys.
mask. Right behind him is this like scrawny old, like, got the shakes, toothless, rotting mouth. Hi.
Nancy's aiming a flintlock at his face.
That's
And I
a
look
pirate.
like the devil.
Yeah, it's just like hi. All right, so the door opens. You guys see, if I can get to the right layer, a gentleman about 6 feet tall, wearing a uniform with it says a name. It says Barry on the name tag.
So if this is anyone but Barry, I'm gonna donate to change it.
And he goes, "Hi, I'm just here to test the Mistmoor's Manor's water. Is
Do you play
everything
D&D?
okay?" Yeah, he goes,
Do you play D&D?
what are you guys doing?
This is Encounter Roleplay. That's like exactly what I said.
Do we have any water around here?
Is there a kitchen?
I mean,
We haven't
there's-
found the kitchen yet.
There's a lot of dead
Yeah,
bodies around here.
you guys do remember earlier that you saw out in the backyard through the garden that there was in fact the fountain.
Right here.
I'm just
There
like,
we go.
That's what you
There's
should
a-
have said, Sydney.
there's a
Right here. Follow me.
I was like,
Come
wait,
into my-
say hi.
I invite this man inside.
Me too.
He's welcomed.
Okay. He goes. He seems a bit hesitant. Hello. This is a bit
I'm
odd.
just, Just-
Odd? We're not odd. No, we're not odd.
it's the Halloween special.
It's Halloween special, isn't it?
Okay. And then he goes. So if you just show me where it is, I mean, I'll leave as soon as I can. I mean, I don't mean to be a bother.
What?
As he looks around the weird and odd group that you guys are.
Oh my god, Scott Star has just donated £3 and 1 penny. He says Barry is a lycanthrope.
Okay. Which is scary because it's a stormy night.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's a stormy night. It's Halloween.
Okay.
Awesome.
Bug and Barry. Thanks so much, Godstar.
He goes, before he's let inside, he goes, please, can I please come in? I need the rain, and once the rain lets up, I'm just afraid of what might happen. Please let me in.
Sure.
As he's
Why
like, he's got, you could actually, when you notice, if you guys could zoom in, he does have blood in his mouth, and he does have ripped up,
I lean
like stitches
forward.
have been busted from his uniform.
I
And,
lean forward.
gashes
I lean
across.
forward, and like I make it. It's like, you know, those creepy, comforting things where someone leans forward and they rest a single finger on your lips, and they're just like, shh, shh, shh. But then I like offer it to Fletch for tasting. Like there's blood on his mouth. I'm like,
Yeah,
Don't worry, it's just
what
Jimmy.
do we
Nancy
think?
notices the blood and stuff.
what's the blood taste like, by the way?
Strawberry.
His blood tastes like blood.
Oh, never mind. I'm just kidding.
Okay. I'm like,
Nancy's just like, this is all getting too weird, and shoots him.
What?
She's just
All right.
like, I'm
I'll
sick
kill-
of this.
I'm gonna
Oh, you
fucking kill you if you kill Barry.
Can I,
Everyone,
can I-
the party is gonna fucking murder
Can I,
Nancy.
can I roll,
Chat will
can I-
murder you.
can I roll a dex save to jump in front of the
Yeah, I'm
bullet?
gonna fucking
course you
take Barry
can.
the bullet for Barry.
And then you want to take a reaction to half the damage.
There's the roll. 21 versus AC
You took out
For 8
2. All right, so you shot him for 8
damage, and
damage.
then 8 versus AC for 11 damage.
He steps back about 5 feet, and then he goes to one knee, and he looks up at you with his hand covering his gut, and he's like, why? I just put the water needs to be tested.
The pH balance.
I'm going to stab Nancy.
Yep, I draw my spade.
I'm gonna get out my great axe.
All right.
I'm in rage.
How should
I'm
you-
going into rage.
Go into rage mode.
Yeah, barbarian. I'm in
I
rage.
should
Nancy?
kill Barry. You murderer.
Yep.
Roll initiative. Everyone roll
It's one thing
initiative.
if you kill
Barry, I'm so sorry.
Barry.
Barry, no. Yes.
21.
Are we rolling
It's
initiative?
actually funny. As soon as you
24.
As soon as you shoot him, he actually he looks down, and when he looks up from his wound, his eyes seem to be changed from it the soft brown that they were to a
The comforting.
piercing yellow with kind of has like a cat slit as well.
And then this side of like, look, I told you he needs to die. I shot him for a reason.
Nancy,
Fucking
roll
Fletch
some
doesn't
fucking-
care. He's already rolled
Yeah,
initiative.
it's
He's
like
going.
I'm already rolling initiative. I loved Barry.
As he turns and morphs into some
You
what
just
looks
killed
like
the
to be yeah, you know me. So it looks like he's transformed into some sort of were creature.
Well, someone should roll animal handling. And
Oh,
be like,
my face, my face,
Nancy.
yeah, my face when Nancy rolls worse than the 3 PCs that are coming to kill her.
Only one.
So Nancy, what kind of coffee are we talking about here? So, a nice rosewood one or an oaken one?
She's just fairly calm about this. She's
Give
just
me a
like,
couple of
I
cops for any-
shot him for a reason. She,
I won't
then she
even-
turns around and she's
I won't
just
even
like,
piss
very
on it.
Nancy.
I won't even piss on it if. All right.
Okay, can I stab Nancy now?
You had the 24?
Yeah.
Yes, you
yeah.
can.
Cool.
wish.
And then I do my additional 3d6 damage.
God. Nancy, does that hit you? Yes, 12.
Yeah.
So that's 21 damage. I've still got 2 attacks to make. I'm at
Death.
advantage.
Nancy's dead.
You take. Hold on. 40,
I faced off against a
two.
fucking kraken,
Stop
and I
banging.
killed that man.
Start banging her head into the space. She dead, Creek. She dead.
You just took 42 damage. Creek just ends you.
Just fucking.
Chat,
Oh my
I
God.
faced off against a fucking kraken. and this is what happens to me. But yeah, what basically if Nancy dies, then
Drinking
Cold
dead yet,
Harbor
guys?
happen.
Well, you do. You have to take your. You count as being dead after he killed you, so you have that, or you that those rounds of making your death saves. But Fletch came in and bashed your head in, meaning you take automatic crit damage, meaning that's two successes to his. So make one, and if you fail it, you die. Your save.
I'm still in rage, and I still have a
Take
battle.
on 16.
Okay, so you succeed. So you're
Okay.
not dead. If
But
Someone help me out here.
hits you,
Someone help me.
She's
It's
gonna
super-
whip out her great axe, and I'm gonna use my other inspiration.
oh
you're
my
at
God.
no, you're at advantage anyway because she can't move.
Yeah, oh
so
yeah,
you,
yeah, true. Never mind. I'll save that for later.
Oh,
The coup de
man.
grace.
oh my god!
It's just the three of us in a circle, just
It's no one worried about the fucking werewolf.
Actually, you know what? Barry is still bleeding, but as soon as he sees a dead body, he goes, "Is that blood?" And he lunges into the door and
I'm like-
pushes you all out of the way.
I'm like, yeah, babe, show us some, mate. Show us
Go
some.
for it.
I like get some. I get some on my spade and like spoon feed it to him with my spade.
You like spoon feed him.
Into
I
the
s-
tunnel. Here we come, Barry. Here we go.
Like scooping out her brains. Like
Face to face with a fucking
Here's the tunnel.
Here comes the plane.
Here comes your brain. You see the tunnel. Come on, Barry.
I'm like spooning out more brains, shoveling it on.
Here we go, son.
I'm just all about like I'm like cutting off pieces of Nancy with my swords and like you know how sushi chefs just serve people up.
So what kind of wood were we thinking for this? Because really it's quite important.
I look at you. I'm like, we don't need to spend much. There's not going to be much left.
No, you,
gonna be
you
much
lean.
of a body.
You lean in and say, "I've already got wood."
Oh my God, that's so funny. Beth, if you like, you can.
Paul's being mean. Come save me.
I hand.
Mate,
I
you
hand
fucking
Barry
shot
that-
Barry.
Very.
There are no excuses.
I hand Barry a napkin and then I leave. I'm just
my
gonna
God.
fucking
Should be
leave.
about midnight, I think. You go see a girl.
I'm gonna go get laid.
All right, so
I turn to Fletch. I turn to Fletch and I'm like, I've got wood. I'm going to meet her, and then I leave the room.
you leave the
Nailed it.
room. Beth, you.
I dare.
I have
The-
chat saying hi to my cleavage. What's going on?
Oh jeez. So you when you
I die.
your life
is
fades from
essentially
you.
what you're trying to say.
You
isn't it?
wake again in Nilfheim. No, you awake again, but now you're staring.
Hello there, little one.
Hello. You are staring now at the dead body of what looks like to be an old, I guess, seafarer. There's a cutlass drawn, or a cutlass at her waist, and there are two pistols inside of her lifeless grip as she's laying there. You look down and you see that you've got your hands are covered in fur, and there are these sharp razor-like claws protruding from your fingers, and you try to speak or say something, but all you hear is so you can now act freely as the werewolf.
Awesome!
So you are Barry.
You are Barry.
This
You are
is
Barry the
brilliant.
werewolf. A wereberry.
In that case, as Barry the werewolf, I am going to kill everyone.
All right.
Killing Nancy.
So you guys were all walking away towards the loft, which is found in the stables.
Fucking logic.
This would not make Barry proud.
My face
I
from
hope
Barry.
he
is
doesn't
no
see
idea.
this because this is just
It's just out
shameful.
of character for Barry.
Shameful.
So
Very dishonourable.
Seto comes along, fucking rapes everyone.
very dishonorable.
Barry.
Very dishonourable.
All right. So it is now who is next to roll the 18?
Me? Yeah, I think I rolled a 15.
Oh,
rolled a
Sydney,
20.
you are
I
next.
rolled
Oh, I rolled a 21. Oh, yeah, 21.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah. Oh,
Sydney.
so yeah. I'm sorry. So you're next.
I mean,
and
is it
then
top of the round
it's-
or no?
Yeah, we're going to go top of the round. Beth, you were first, right?
No,
Beth's
I
last.
I
first.
was
you're last.
last.
She's
Okay,
probably just
so
like
that's
woken
fine.
up.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so it, who the hell's first? Fletch, you're first.
I think
No,
it might be
uh,
Creek. I think it's Creek.
No, Creek
It's
is first. He
Creek.
rolled a 24.
Creek's yeah.
No, Creek's just
going
went.
upstairs.
Okay, he goes upstairs.
Creek just murdered the shit out of her.
Go.
Top of the round happened. Oh no!
Just-
So it's Barry's turn to react. So Barry, you're staring. The people who you just saw murder this person are walking away, and you are
We just
bloodthirsty and
fed
ready.
Barry.
Yep, he still wants more.
He's
The moon
Barry
is
is
out.
classic.
going
The
to chase after them.
the
And
rain has subsided for now, and there seems to be rays of full moon and of the moon like piercing through some of the windows. Okay, cool. Let me let you be able to control this here. Cool. So you can control Barry.
yay!
We sigh, turn round, begin to kill again.
Guys.
All right.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm going to attack.
Okay. Let me a little more roll here. It's under lycanthrope, right? Yep. Werewolf. All right, so your attack is a d20 plus 4. If you want to bite. If you want to use claws, it's still d20 plus 4. d20 plus 4.
How many attacks?
I got a 16.
She has...
Who are you attacking? You need to specify who you're
Fletch.
attacking.
He's closest.
Let's have a look, shall we? I think it's it.
She has,
How
he
many
has one.
attacks do I get?
It's been
One.
a long time since Fletch has seen any teeth.
It's true, she's very odd. Yep, that's it.
How many attacks do I get, Claude?
You have one. It is a d8 plus 2.
For 7 damage.
7 damage,
Ah,
Fletch.
nice. Right in the Fletch.
Oh my god, I love this character.
Everyone loves this character. You
Everyone
can
loves
hear
that
them
character.
scream.
Yeah. Sydney, you are next. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's Fletch. Fletch is next. Actually, no. That's
Well, no,
top
it's
of the round
Creek.
because
Creek.
yeah.
Creek me.
Because
Cool.
everybody reacted
Creek.
killing her.
Creek notices the
Yeah, I
team
shout out.
Fleek.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, Team
Fleek.
Fleek is in danger, and he's like on the stairs. He's going to shoot his longbow at this werewolf, and then he's going to carry on. 25 for 12 damage, and then he just carries on. He's going upstairs.
You did
He
what?
gets
You
so-
shot him with the bow?
I shot the werewolf in the face,
What's,
and then just
okay.
went upstairs.
What's
You
Barry's
can't
HP,
actually.
For
Uh,
odd or
Barry's
not?
age.
I mean,
No,
Beth
you
might want to know.
No,
I might want
Uh,
to know what.
her HP. You
Well, your
actually
HP
you
is-
have to take your movement to actually draw your bow, so you could shoot from there, but you can't go up the stairs.
I was already there. I
Oh.
literally just stopped on the
Oh,
stairs.
okay.
and then
All right.
just
Yeah.
shot.
So you stop down the stairs. All right. So you shot her.
Yeah.
And for 25. Yep, that hits. So yeah.
Yeah.
she
Does
takes
that
12.
take? Yeah, that takes one action, and then I can still move, can't I?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to head upstairs. Right, I'm
Okay.
going to go up onto the second floor.
Great.
Which I
now
know
it's
you have
Fletch's
to
turn.
load.
Cool.
There's a snarling, bloodthirsty beast in front of you.
Oh, fucking hell, Barry, you're so meta.
I turn around, spanking him with the spanner, the hammer, the spade.
Spade.
So I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to make my 2 hits with my spade. What's Barry's AC? Well, okay. Let me know if this hits.
You got it.
It's better. So a 20
That
and a
hits.
25 for 15 damage. So it's taken 27. And then I'm
Alright.
going to spend A key point to do another 2 unarmed strikes as my bonus action.
Oh, good golly.
Key on point. For a 12 and a 25 for
12
7.
does not hit.
Cool, so 25 for 7, so I've done a total of 22 damage.
I like the
All right.
idea that I shoot him with the arrow, and then you just use your spade to like hammer the
Hammer
arrow,
the arrow
further into his
I got him,
face.
I got him, I got him. Oh, Ratchosphere. Dead £1. Inspirations for Beth Ribs. Back and shortness of breath.
Ooh, actually, Barry does already have inspiration.
What was it?
Yes, Barry does have
Two best
inspiration
ribs
already.
back and shoulders. Nice. So Barry now has inspiration.
No, Barry
Twice.
had inspiration anyway.
He had
so
inspiration,
you've got lots
yeah.
of inspiration to
Sure did.
attack.
So now he has 2 inspirations.
Awesome.
He has taken a fuckload of damage.
He has. Sydney, it is your turn. Tila, what does she do?
Barry
Cool,
just don't
alright.
give a fuck.
All right. Now, does it take an action to go into rage?
No.
No.
Cool.
no,
Then
you
I'm in
just
rage.
pop-
It takes 6 seconds.
I'm very angry right now.
I'm
it's happening. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my great axe and I'm just gonna wail on the motherfucker, and I'm just gonna roll it now.
Oh, go into your frenzy as well, because she already has advantage against you.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll
yes.
do that.
Does a
that's-
13 hit?
13 does hit.
Yay!
Just
and then
barely.
I get +2 on damage because it's rage.
Yeah. So yeah, D12
Yep.
plus 5.
I rolled it.
Cool, so it's a 13 damage, and when you're in a frenzy, you can make an extra melee attack as a bonus action.
Fuck yeah!
You've
Okay.
already got,
yes.
and you've already got 2 attacks, so you get 3 attacks.
Yeah, so yeah, another 2.
Good God.
Awesome. Well, I'm just gonna go with the great axe again.
I lied. It's she does. Barry has 2 attacks. That's my fault.
Can I keep rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep rolling.
I'm just gonna keep attacking.
Miss.
All right, then we're gonna
One more.
go again.
Miss.
Can I take my other
Oh,
attack now?
you're at advantage though, aren't you?
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
You-
yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
in rage.
Yeah. 23.
Yeah, Beth,
so
just roll
13
your
damage.
other attack like right now.
Oh, so Tony does a total of 20.
plus 4.
So he does 24 damage to Barry.
Is all right. So, Barry, how does Barry react to getting hit with a quarter of his health? Like that.
He's not a happy bunny. He
Okay.
if he could laugh, he would. He was just like you puke
He tries to see
and then
if
he
can
attacks
hold
again.
back his snout.
for an 8 against AC to
Okay.
whoever's closest.
Not a hit.
Not
I
it.
didn't think
Okay.
it would be.
No.
Which then
Uh,
makes it my turn anyway.
You get to
it
attack.
does. Yeah. So now you have your 2 attacks. You can choose to attack whoever, and then yeah.
I will be attacking whoever's closest.
You'll be
It's
Fletch.
D20 plus
we're
3,
both
isn't it?
adjacent.
Probably
so-
Fletch because Fletch took damage last round, and you're
Yeah.
kind of bloodthirsty right now.
Yeah, it's D20 plus 3,
Is he 20 plus 4?
plus 4. 12 versus AC,
Miss.
Yeah, that's a
16.
16 versus AC.
16 versus
Yeah.
AC.
Hit.
Hit,
Cool.
and the damage is
Damage is
1d8
D8 plus 2.
2.
for 3 damage.
All right, and now your second one is a bite.
She already used both attacks. Oh no,
No,
no, no,
that
that's
was-
She didn't- that was her.
Yeah,
So
previous
this one's her
one.
bite.
And then that's a 22 versus AC. What's damage on a bite?
D8 plus 2. Oh, the other one was 2d4 plus 2. That's fine. It's about the same. And go ahead, Fletch,
go
make a
with it.
So 7
Constitution
damage.
save. Oh. 7 damage. Do a Constitution saving throw as well.
Sure. My con is a 13.
Okay. A sting happens to. Cool. The teeth marks that bed into probably the side of your head trickle blood, but where the teeth have sunken into your skull, there seems to be like black puck marks of where the indentations have taken place. It stings like hell, and it's starting to burn and itch all at like the same time. And you can't help but try to itch it. But yes, you are also cursed.
Interesting. Feels nice.
So it is now. That was Barry's turn,
Creek's.
so it's now Creek's turn.
Creek's gonna go and find the attic because he's got a date.
Okay. The loft is
He did
usually
his
referred
loft.
to in the stable. So the stable, you remember seeing the back end of it out of the window of the library when you were there, towards the fields, or out the back.
I'm gonna go to the library. That'll probably be my whole move. Get into the library.
Okay. So you make your way towards
Over here.
back to the library or back around?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, back to the library.
Okay. So you make your way back to the library and you look out the window where the stable is, and you have to go outside downstairs to where the fighting was taking place to go to the stable.
I'm gonna climb out the window and I'll roll on acrobatics.
Okay. And it's a 15-foot jump to the roof, but you can still do it if you like.
Cool. I was gonna say I've got pretty hard acrobatics.
Yeah.
An
All right.
18.
Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, you cling on to the roof and the scaffolding, and maybe you hoist yourself up with the tree branch that is in the area. Let me just reveal the back as well while we're here. And it is now
Cheeky.
who's next? Fletch, it is your turn.
Okay, so it's Mr. Charles.
Cool. Let's see what I have going. I got a spade. Gonna take 2 attacks. For a 19 for 6. And a 15 for 6, so 12 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take a... spend a key point to do Step of the Wind, which
Ooh.
maybe 2 key points. And I can disengage as my bonus action. So
Okay.
as my bonus action, I disengage, so I can make a full move like here-ish. And then my move action...
But Barry can attack you, can he?
no, as a disengage
No.
action, it's...
Okay, cool.
I don't take attacks of opportunity. And then as
Yeah,
my move...
disengage literally means like you can move out of combat
Yeah,
without
yeah.
taking
Cool.
like attack opportunity.
and
Every
as
time
my...
I try doing that, people are always like, "All right, you take attacks," and I was like, "I don't think so."
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
You have to use. You usually have to spend your entire turn to take the
Oh,
action. It's not a move
But
action. But
certain people get it, like rogues
yeah.
get it as a bonus, and so do monks.
and so did Creek? Did I see Creek come out here? Or here,
Creek
more
ran
so
He
out
open
the
went, he
door.
went upstairs. He went
Oh, okay.
upstairs. Like he shot someone. He shot Barry from the.
If you make a perception,
staircase.
you can see
Creek-
him.
Creek's
If you make a
probably trailing
perception,
blood everywhere. So.
DC 15. You could see him over here on the stables.
Okay.
But yeah,
out
go
the
ahead and roll
window,
that
might
and
as well.
see if you know that.
yeah,
yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
You could see him like he just like you're like, "Oh, where'd he go?" And then you see across through the the bay
can I-
windows across the ballroom floor.
Can
Or
I
actually,
get-
this broken door here. Yeah,
Do I get to him through here?
yeah. You can
Cool.
just walk through.
I
As you're
Fletch.
walking through, you see down towards the fountain, which is in the backyard. You see that familiar girl ghost covered in blood, and she's scrubbing her hands, trying to wash it away in the fountain.
Oh dear.
Oh, I
Um,
didn't notice.
Yeah, I call out.
Creek. Oh, there's a Barry's trying to kill us still.
And
Creek like nods, tusks, rolls his eyes, is like classic Barry, classic Baz.
See you later,
Classic
right.
Baz.
As I rise, I say,
Follow me, Tila.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
okay, you can
I'm
take
angrily running.
you take the
the whole
disengage.
round to disengage.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Barry, it is your turn. You can pursue Tila. She is the only one left. Or you
I
can
am
follow the
pursuing
blood,
Tila.
the blood-tracked Fletch, who is probably leaving a blood trail at this point.
Yeah, I'm pursuing Tila, and I'm gonna attack. And for the first attack, I'm going to use my my inspiration.
Am I still in rage even though we disengaged? Because rage is supposed to last for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
No,
you still
what
rage.
it is, yeah, you took a hit. So if you take damage in this round of combat, yes. If not, then no. You have to either swing at something or be hit by something every single turn, like within every single round, or else you lose your rage.
Cool.
Can somebody in chat Photoshop Tila Tequila, but as a tiefling? I think that's
Me either.
So 13 versus your AC.
I'm using my inspiration.
Oh.
Sorry, that one didn't go through.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, what type of damage is that? Because I'm resistant.
piercing?
So, like,
So first attack
Resistance.
13 versus AC.
You're resistant to what?
distance.
13.
Yeah, she's,
I'm resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Whilst in
Nice.
a
You
rage.
take, I think it's you take
Half damage.
Half damage?
yeah. All right.
But is a 13 versus AC a hit? I don't think it is.
No.
Okay.
Your-
So you
Second
you swipe
attack.
at and claw at her, but you don't seem to get a hold of her. Your claws seem to slide off her armor, like her back. You like go to leap on her back and
His.
you just.
Excuse me, his.
Tila's a
Barry.
he?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking
no,
about
no.
Barry still.
No, no. No, she's trying to slash at like the back
Oh,
of
it's-
Tila, and you feel like a weight press against your armor, but nothing seems to, and something grab on, but nothing seems to be piercing into your skin.
Okay,
or
and I'm going
feel
to
any
second
symptoms.
attack will be a bite, and I'm
Sure.
going to use my
Got him.
inspiration for this one as well.
Bite the head.
15 versus AC, or let's
Yeah.
have a look.
Okay, so it's fine. 15 hits. I mean,
Yeah,
unless you roll
hits.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
15.
So that 15 hits. Roll your d8 plus 4, and then make a Constitution save, Tila.
Well, that's piercing. I'm resistant.
Yeah, but
So
it's
that's
upper-
half damage.
yeah.
That's 4 damage plus con save.
Yep.
I'm looking. Give me. Hang on, I gotta scroll.
scroll in.
James
Just
in chat.
keeps-
Awesome. Hey, James. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, James.
He makes a good point.
So there is. So the same sort of thing happens here. Barry leaps onto your shoulders and starts to gnaw at the top of your head, and a couple of a long fang actually seems to fracture the skull in penetrating and starting to tickle the cranial cavity, giving a black ichor. I guess, has been developed inside the wound. It stings, itches, and burns all at once. It's very uncomfortable. You, as well, are cursed.
Awesome.
And that was
We'll be
Barry's
cursed
turn.
together.
No. Creek, it is your turn. You are clung to the side of this
Here, aren't
the roof. Yeah.
I am. I am going to pull myself up and roll a stealth check to try and pass unnoticed into the attic.
Okay.
17, and that 17.
Great. You stroll into the attic, and you're staring at the back of a small child, long black hair, in her nightgown, and she's waiting eagerly.
Cool.
Hey.
I nod and I'm just like, hello.
And she turns and goes, "Ah, Tom, you're here. You've made it."
Yep. I am Tom.
Let's actually switch to somebody else so I can read it. What's happening? All right, so it's now. You went. Fletch, it is your turn.
Okay, so
This fucking thing. I
Die. You die.
draw my silver-bladed sword now.
Oh.
I forgot I had this.
Yes,
I have this. Well, I have this on this right now.
Alright then, let's do some spanking. For 26.
26 hits, yeah. How'd you know that?
A 11 for a miss, most likely. Yeah, I'm trying to. James or someone, do you know if the damage on monk unarmed attacks go up with level, and if so, what that is at level 5? But that is the end of my turn.
Okay. It is now. How much damage is that? Did you do total?
6.
6. Where's my pen? There it is. Okay. It is your turn, Tila.
Cool. We're going with the great axe. Solid plan. I'm rolling. It's a 16 with
What did you roll? You rolled a
16.
for
She
4.
hits.
Cool. Awesome. You seem to be very bloodied at this point, Barry. It is now your turn.
I can't attack again.
Yeah, oh, you have your
Yeah,
second
she
attack. I'm
gets-
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, cool. Okay, here we go again.
For 3?
Yeah, so yeah.
Is it
But then
plus?
it's plus 2.
to both,
It's
so,
plus 2 to melee weapons.
Cool.
So 6 damage. And
Yeah.
5, so 11.
Yeah. So 11.
So, Barry, you are very close. Actually, that does it. Sydney, would you like to explain how you rid this beast?
Oh.
Yeah.
Lol.
Yes, I would.
It's
All right.
alright, you bit both of them. They're
Yeah.
both fucked.
So,
That's true. You.
Yeah.
Mate,
Wait, I'm
we
gonna
want to be
jump-
Barry. That's like
Exactly.
that's the actual prize. That's the real loot from this game. is You
Alright.
get to be Barry.
So it's similar to earlier when we were jumping on the bed. I am going to jump on top of Barry with my great axe though, and just ram it into his back.
We
while
both start
jumping up and
bouncing
down.
on him. We just start jumping.
Jumping
Come on,
up
get
and
him.
down.
Get him, let's get him. We've got him. Oh, where's my clothes gone? Hey, go. Keep going. No.
Naked,
Jumping
teabagging Barry.
Barry.
We did so well.
Okay, I don't know why. That's so funny. All right, so
Cord, have we derailed your stream a little bit?
yeah, that's it. All right, so as long as you're having fun, which I am. All right, so and that's all that matters. All right, so back to Creek. You slip in through the back door. Hello, and there is.
That's how he does it. That's my boy.
God's face.
I just that voice is just so. Oh,
we
it's so
we
good.
kill Cord. We
Yeah,
kill
oh my
Cord.
God.
That's what happens.
Fletcher is my favorite character ever. All right. So you head to the back door. She says, you meet her, and she says, "Tom, I've missed you. I'm so happy you're here." And then you also see chittering in the corner looks like spiders. She doesn't seem to have realized that they are there. But they're like
if
these,
she's
like two big spiders are like.
Yeah. If she's okay with them there, I'm not going to be the one to bring it up. I don't want to be
Okay.
awkward, so I just
Yeah.
ignore them.
Okay. She comes over and she grabs you, or at least tries to, and then can't, and then she tries to lean in and tries to give you a kiss, which again feels like as if an ice cube is pressing against you.
Yeah.
And then she starts she backs away when she realizes she can't actually kiss you, and she seems confused.
I look at her, I'm like, so, Piz, you're dead. It's a bit awkward.
She goes, well, what do you mean?
Well, you're dead. You're very dead. You're very, very dead.
I'm dead. What? Who killed me?
Who killed you? Haven't got a fucking clue, love. I don't know if you've noticed. We're not very good in this whole investigation business. I'm not even sure who you are.
She goes, well, I believe it was... Wait, now I'm getting it. My sister.
No, not yet, but you will in a minute.
My sister, I believe, killed me. But I don't think it was her fault.
Wasn't her fault.
No. I
Does
don't. She had a...
Does the name Barry mean anything to you?
Not in the slightest. He used to come and check our water, but...
I'm just like, shit, it all makes sense now.
Welcome.
But no, besides
Thank you,
that...
Ampharos, for following.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for following us on a day like today. Where nothing is getting done. She goes, well, I think it was my sister, but I don't think she's been feeling ill the last couple of weeks.
I'm like,
I think-
right.
But the only thing she ever talks to is that bird of hers.
That bird. Is it a raven by any chance? Because if it's a raven,
Yes.
I'm going to yell called it from the fucking roof.
Yes, she goes, yes, the raven. She always speaks to the raven. Yes, Erebus, I think his name was.
On a 29, do I make it to the roof to yell called it as loud as I can? I lean out the door and I yell at the two who are mortally wounded and probably turning into lichens. I'm just like, it was
Like
raven.
the mold
Yeah.
sticks onto logs. Yes. You hear as you guys are jumping on the dead body of Barry, naked. You hear "Hold it!" Echoing from the stables. You
I
guys both
actually-
look and you see.
That should be about Raven.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like maybe that's a good place to end it, because I don't know where it's going to go from here.
I'm
'Cause we
sorry
only
for
have 8
derailing
minutes.
your stream cord.
You didn't derail the stream.
It wasn't you. It was
Oh,
the
yeah,
fact
you
that
like.
Fucking
Figure
I
out-
added Barry, so that was just.
who was
That was great.
who was the literally I haven't retained any knowledge from this stream. Like we've just gone so off the rails. I've retained all the non-essential information. So what was the name of the guy I randomly murdered?
Blaine.
Blaine.
Blaine. Okay. What was he significant? Because I feel like I shouldn't
Yes.
have killed him. Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I was going to have Blaine come in and do that for us, somehow, but it didn't work. He turned to a lycanthrope, so.
Fucking Blaze.
Fucking Blaze.
Please.
Thank you so much, guys, for playing along and donating and making Blaine show up, let alone making him a werewolf. But did you guys have fun, even though we, even in this silly old game that we didn't get to finish? This beautiful map, though.
I had a lot of fun.
It's a really good map.
we
Yeah,
should,
I
we
had-
should
a lovely
return
map.
at some point. We should return
This-
just for the
this-
maps.
Oh, absolutely. I would love to. That's why I don't want to give
Fletch.
too much away.
And
Yeah.
the creek.
If I find Barry on social media, I'm gonna beg him to watch the. I promise you're with a star.
He
I'm
really
gonna
is
start
a star.
searching. If I find it, I'll send the link
you
out in chat.
changed everything.
You did.
Oh man, yeah, thank you everyone who's followed, everyone who's donated today. Thanks Star, Retrosphere, for your donations as always. They're very much appreciate it. People think I'd look good in short hair. What the fuck do you think you are?
That's ridiculous.
James
Oh,
says,
dear.
who the shagging hell is Barry?
Exclamation point,
Get
Barry.
out. Get out. Oh my god. is it
Barry
a-
is a man that came to check my water in the middle of this, and I was like,
Legit.
I'm streaming D&D, and he was like, I play D&D, and I was like, do you want to say hi to everyone? And he came into my house and was like, hey, I just needed to check the water.
He is
I was
our
like,
Lord
this
and
is a camera
Savior.
roll.
Yep, and then
what
we
we got.
added him to the game.
Yep.
And he became, and then Beth shot him, and we all
It was
murdered
the most
Beth.
exciting thing that happened to any of the characters in this game, and then Beth promptly took it away.
Hey, Zombie Killer, thank you for following, my friend. Unfortunately, we're just wrapping up tonight's stream, but we're going to be back tomorrow at the same time.
Welcome.
There you go, dude. Which is actually 5 p.m. EST. Hey, boys, we're at 969.
Wow, that's
Nice.
amazing.
Ayo.
Just as
Heyo.
Creek is alone with a girl. Legitimately.
With
like,
a ghost girl he can't.
yeah, in all seriousness, you didn't tell me she was like a young girl until I got to her bedroom, and you were like, yeah, she's like 6, and I was like, I hate you so much. Record or whoever's in charge, I'm not even sure anymore. Everything
They can
hurts.
hate
I think it's
Well,
Barry. I think it's Barry that's in charge.
Barry did this.
Barry is DM.
Fucking Barry. Oh man, that was a lot
But
of fun.
This would be a lot of fun to go back into because we would actually have Beth re-roll a character, and as well as the fact that you, Sydney, and Will are both cursed.
Yeah,
So
And
that's going to be
naked.
fun.
and naked.
All right. Oh yeah.
I mean, Fletch.
I feel
Fletch
like
is
I
naked.
feel like I should be naked.
Every time something fun happens, he
just gets naked.
just gets naked.
That's what the curse is.
So, the curse of Fletch.
That's why nobody likes Fletch. He's like, oh my god, are we doing something?
It was such a great
His cloak.
Hey guys. Oh no.
Socially doesn't understand how intercourse works, so that's just how he thinks it's supposed to go. We just everything's fun. I just get naked.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
And I also like the fact that it's like everyone's just like, oh yeah, no, Creek's definitely getting laid. There's just these 2 giant spiders in the room, and I'm just like, I feel like it'd be rude to mention this, so I'm just gonna go with it.
Just go with
Like
it.
if they join in, I'm not sure how I'll
When
react.
they
But
tells you to go
I'll
with it.
probably just go with it.
Oh god.
Oh dear Lord, that was fun. I need a
that
minute
was-
just to get over Barry, I think. But
I need a minute to get over Fletch.
I love Zurich 41 bitten naked and pissing on graves. It's literally Fletcher.
I won't even finish on the grave for you. I promise.
the fun thing was he's completely ad lib, so I didn't really know who was going to be, and he's coming in, and then he just turned into this awful person. Oh dear. Let me go through and thank everyone who followed today so far. We had some people offline following, quite a few actually. Tayriff, Standard Shuffling, Nyan Ghost, Zoe Hendricks, Laharsinator, the Ultra FA, Philosophical Waffle, Rex Crew, and today's session, Mick B123, Jay Devo, Waka Banger, Mr. Nacho, Sydney, Barry OTP, Black Rose, Ender, Reapers, Ampharos, and Zombie Killer 95. Thank you guys for following. As always, that was a fun session. It's a shame we only get to do that one a year. Man, Halloween is fun.
Oh god, that was funny.
Yeah, but we're going to be back tomorrow for some West Marches campaign.
Grimace.
It's Grimace tomorrow.
It's Grimace.
the
Ah,
Goblin.
Merry Grimace, everyone.
Merry Grimace, everybody.
Merry
It's Grimace Eve, actually.
Harry
Tomorrow.
Grimace.
Yep, tomorrow is the Grimace. So come along at 5 p.m. EST, which is 9 p.m. PST. And thank you, Synthetic Scion, for following. Welcome to
Nice.
the adventure, my friend. That makes
Not
970.
Nice.
Nah, it's
Oh,
synthetic.
thanks for ruining that for us. Thanks so much, Synthetic Scion.
Good job, dude. Yeah, Goblin Santa. Well, the thing is, James, Goblin Santa wasn't actually maybe the real Goblin Santa. Perhaps perhaps doesn't
He
have
was just like hired to sit in the mall.
it. Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
that's-
He's that kind of. Yeah, he's that centre. Look. Yeah.
And he has humans working for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, don't give away the plot. But yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Tomorrow night is going to be fun. You guys can actually join in on playing these games. I'm full for tomorrow, but yeah, you can join for concurring weeks and stuff like that. Cashwee says, does everyone here have a channel? No, but Mythmatic does. Myth.
I do. Follow me. I do funny voices. I play Ark. I'm getting a new graphics card soon, so it's going to be much more fun to watch. I play with a bunch of my funny friends. We play Ark. I'm going to be playing Fallout 4 soon. Yeah, come chat. Come watch.
Yeah. And of course, we are selling t-shirts and hoodies. Thank you, Nick Zeris. Rachel, she's ordered 2 hoodies to wear around. That's some good swag, and she's got 2,000
Yeah,
extra gold
that's awesome.
for doing so. So thanks a lot for that, guys. We only need to sell 5 more before they'll actually get printed and sold off and everything and sent out. So be sure to grab exclamation point merch to do that. And of course, we're giving away a copy of the Player's Handbook. Well done, Beth, for reminding me.
Yeah, thank you.
You can, in fact, go and get your hands on a copy of one of these bad boys. Brand new. It's fresh. It still smells of innocent adventurers. So why don't you go and grab a copy of that exclamation point giveaway. We're going to be back tomorrow night at the same time, 5 PM for some D&D 5th edition. I'll be DMing. Josh will be joining me playing the wonderful Garrett Undertree.
Garrett Undertree.
Garrett Undertree, which is going to be a lot of fun on Grimace. We'll see what Blackwood
Harry Grimace.
Private Military Solutions have planned for Grimace.
It's
Or what
just going to
Grimace
be
has
decoration.
planned
It's
for
going to be
them.
decorations.
Yes.
Like, it's going to be like, okay, we need to tactically decorate all of Merklow. Just like, that's all I'm going to do.
Oh. Awesome. Let's go raid someone. Who should we go raid?
Where's my clothes gone? Yeah, we're ready. Where's my clothes gone?
I was like, I just erased this. Oh, yes.
Let's look at the list. Who do you want to raid? Let's go raid us some these guys, because we don't know who they are. They're hollow for now. When we go in, type encounter hype into their chat, not into this one because they won't be able to see it. I will host them in just a moment and go and have a good time over there so the fun isn't ended. But until next time, everybody, try not to shoot Barry because it will get you murdered on sight.
Yep. Yes, it will.
And
Yep.
remember, Barry is our Lord and Savior.
And try not to kill vital
you,
characters to the
Barry.
plot.
Yeah. And of course, try not to roll too many net ones because we want to be here laughing when you do. Until next time, everybody, we'll let you have the dungeon tomorrow night, 5 PM EST. Some D&D 5th edition. Come along and join us then. Good night, everybody. Happy Halloween.